Hey, it's Spain with Roleplaying Bum Grader. We're playing Fun Trade 2, Hotline HK, Part 2. The last session where I got one rule wrong, at least. Possibly more, probably more, and certainly more.
Somebody will let us know.
Yeah, the players shot up a tea house and shot a lot of gangsters. A lot. Many guns.
I hit guys with a pipe wrench.
But you did let a crooked cop live, and he's been captured by police. And he's currently under hold there. And I actually have a name for him. I wrote it down. Let's see here. Vincent. Vincent Tianchen, I believe. And he was trying to sell some packet of information, a dossier of information, to a group of gangsters. And you got that packet of information, and to your horror, or to your confusion, it shows all of your characters dead. They're crime scene photos. Your masks have been shot up. It looks like you're in a American-style living room or a house of some sort, or maybe different houses. You can't really tell because they're focused on you. Your bloody, mangled corpses, and this is quite disconcerting. But whoever they were willing to pay, the gang was willing to pay quite a bit of money. Let's see here, Boss Tony Jin, who is of course now dead, and so the question is, all of you, like, is this a trick? How could they? But it has your faces in it. It has distinguishing scars. If these were fakes, these are people who know everything about you. Something just you can't. You need to figure this out. I mean, this is no mere trick. Something weird is going on. So, but let's go ahead and introduce our full cast, and reintroduce your character or introduce them for the first time, and the reason why you are fighting crime with guns and animal masks.
Yes.
So, Sean, we'll start with you.
Okay. I'm playing the Full Metal Nutball archetype. The name of the character is Killer Kalkovinsky. He wears the Badger mask. He's an emotionally dead gun hoarder / dealer. He left his home in, I forget where I said in Texas. I'll say White Deer, Texas.
All right.
Very specific. Had a head wound, led to an emotional disconnect, left his family behind, moved to Hong Kong. He's trying to basically do what he sees as a good deed to get his soul back.
Fair enough.
Gun running?
Well, he moved to the gun running, and now he sees this opportunity to make a positive out of it.
Yeah.
Silver lining,
Action movie logic. Yeah. Action movie logic.
It's very melodramatic.
Yes.
I will accept it. Next up, Aaron?
Nope. Hey, Sarah and I will be playing the Masked Avenger archetype. That's like name Herbert Cassius. He is holding the Grasshopper mask. Specifically, the character concept, a masked rider for justice. So
everyone drink.
Don't really care. Yeah, get drunk on this one. So
why did he kill so many people?
Well, at this, he ended up waking up with no memory of his past and only a letter only a letter telling him to find the people who took his life.
Oh, right.
So from him, and there he found the Grasshopper mask and his Colt 911.
So weirdly Skullmanish.
Yeah, no, that's very melodramatic. I like it.
Which is also called Brothers, too, by the way.
Jason.
Hello, I'm playing the Drifter archetype. His character name is Zahn. I'll be wearing the wolf mask. He's a former intelligence agent who was blacklisted for a blown assignment and now finds himself wandering the world because of the remorse he feels because he saw that he betrayed his lover, who was another agent, in which he blew his assignment. So he lost literally everything and now has nothing left to drive him forward except for trying to do good deeds to make up for his...
And shooting really bad people really qualifies.
Action movie logic.
And as an intelligence agent, you're probably better at that than, I don't know, starting an orphanage or something like that. Populate orphanages with all the parents, that you shoot. But they were bad parents. They were out being gangsters and stuff.
So was your operative name Orphan Maker?
No, well, you're all orphan makers. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. Next up we have Renee.
Today I am playing Meilin Wan. My character is the Magpie, the gambler, and her best friend has been kidnapped, and so she's just trying to find the kidnappers and bring them to justice.
Okay. Does she know who? Have any idea who kidnapped her friend?
She knows that it's somebody based in
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Okay. All right.
I'm Melissa. I'm playing Kylie Chen, who is the mongoose, and I have tracked my parents' murderers who were killed when I was a teenager all the way to Hong Kong, and so I'm staking people out in my spare time because I'm pretty convinced that the murderers are here somewhere.
Very good. Yeah.
This is Bill. Once again, I'm King Ox, who wears the Ox mask and is bad at operational security. And I am out braining dudes because it was just me and my little brother against the world, and he disappeared. And I'm assuming Triads had something to do with it.
All right.
Brain
The
dudes
world's gonna
until
pay.
you find them.
And by the way, for additional aproposness, I am drinking gunpowder tea, which is green tea, but what other kind of tea would you drink when you're running Feng Shui too? So all of you are together in your hideout in Kowloon Walled City, which is set during the 80s. So Kowloon Walled City, you've actually helped clean it up. There's just now unlicensed dentists and unregulated bakeries, and
We don't mind those.
Free market.
yeah, they're just honest working people. They just don't need things like health inspectors or dental boards. So you cleared out the brothels and the drug dens and everything else like that. And in exchange, they help protect you when the police, because it's technically lawless, but the police, no one's going to really stop them from going in when they need to. So, but they're eager to protect you. And so you've all gotten back to your hideout in the dingy bottom layers. Water, smelly water drips from the upper floors. Kids yell and scream in the distance, having fun. And the work of the factory, workshops, and dentists goes on nearby. Life continues. It's a very crowded place. And no one, of course, pays any attention to the group of heavily armed people covered in blood, So...
Tuesday already?
Let's see, who had the... Let's say at this point, all of you have seen the photos. They're scrawled in front of the table in front of you.
Do we have to make a roll to see how we react to that? I can't remember now.
Yes, make a melodrama roll.
We did make the roll, and I know that I failed, so I'll voluntarily fail it.
Okay. So melodrama roll. This will be against add 7 to your roll. And if you...
Oh, good.
Double sixes for me, so...
I'll roll again.
If they're both 6, that explodes both ways, or
No, it means he has to re-roll to see if it's a critical failure or
Okay.
critical success.
So do you add 7 to both the dice and take
No.
Total.
the total? Okay.
So there's a positive and a negative.
Okay.
Find that value.
Yeah, I have that.
So what's the value?
Okay, so if I'm adding the 7 to both of them.
No.
you add the 7 to your
Ignore
positive.
the 7.
Oh, 7 to the positive? Okay.
What is your positive die?
3, but
What is your negative die?
5.
So -2 plus 7 is 5.
5, okay.
All right.
My outcome was a positive.
Okay.
Positive crit.
The difficulty I will say is page 19. Let's take a look at the difficulty numbers.
I care less about my own dead body.
I would say 10.
Me too.
I would say 9. It'll be 9 to act as totally as you. Otherwise, you give in to the melodrama rule, and have to act according to your passion. How this clearly jeopardizes it in some way. And melodrama 22, 26. Let me double check what the value is. We're learning how the rules work.
Yep.
But it probably
So-
has to do with your hook. Yeah.
Melodramatic hook will be that, so...
Okay.
Let's see here. Resistance check. Yeah. I'll just say yes. You need a 7. You need to. We'll just keep it simple. You just need a 7 at this point. So a positive value, in other words. On your own.
I sound volunteer. I remember...
You failed.
I failed.
You failed.
I don't remember
You
failing.
succeeded.
Critical success.
All right. If you critically succeed, you can. It's just another challenge.
So we pulled them in. From
Oh no! Yeah, you can totally rationalize. Oh, this is psyops. They're trying to get to you.
Yeah.
we can just go about shooting gangsters. This means nothing.
I failed.
All right. So how are you interpret? Those of you who fail, how are you going to interpret this?
I passed.
Okay, you passed.
Kavinsky's going to be more out of it than usual. He's just going to be staring into empty space half the time while planning's going on.
Okay.
Also, between scenes, whenever we get changed out of our bloody clothes, he will not have paid attention to things like laundry.
Okay.
So he's going to be wearing pajama pants and a bathrobe.
So he goes into shell shock, essentially.
Kind of. He'll snap out of it eventually, but
So yeah,
he's going to look a little weird than usual.
Rooftop training montage with the and that will take hours and exhaust me to the point of collapsing because I cannot.
No, that would be a success. You're shocked by this.
Okay.
You failed to check your melodrama.
Okay.
Your amnesia. You don't
Okay,
know.
that's okay.
Maybe you deserve this. Maybe you're a bad person. You were a bad person all along. This is what happens.
Can't be right. No.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's not a big deal. It's just how you want to roleplay this. Yeah. What is your reaction? How are you guys going to deal with this? I'll leave it up to you a little bit. But there are multiple ways you can try to figure this mystery out. There are multiple angles.
So and for the skills roll, would that basically be the very same thing, just adding the number that we have onto the side of it?
Yes, if you have a skill like investigation, you can make a roll for that.
Or detective, so... Yes.
But you're lost in ennui right now.
Yeah, until I get myself,
it
so.
at the moment, so...
Time is flat.
Time is a flat circle. So, well, yeah, just roleplay. How would you react, how would your characters react to seeing themselves quite dead?
I got a 19. I shrug. Feel slightly fascinated.
Okay.
Beer.
All right. You're fine. It's just a trick.
Obviously, someone is trying to make me think that I haven't been killing people hard enough. I'm just going to have to kill them harder.
All right.
Take it you succeeded.
Yes.
I did not succeed, and so she is devastated because she thinks that she's not going to be able to save her best friend.
Oh yeah, she'll be continue to be kidnapped. Yeah, she'll be gone. No one's going to rescue you.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm like the only person who's looking for her anyway. So she's like
fall into hopeless despair.
Well, lots of tears, I think.
Okay. So those of you who did make it, actually, I will give you one lane. You realize they do have inside information on you. If this is a trick, which clearly it must be, they must have inside information because they have scars that were, along your bodies, like not on your shirts, like on your chest or something like that, or tattoos or other things, and they show your faces. So you realize that dirty cop is still alive. He's in police custody right now, but you could try and have Cobra help you get to him, so you can find out where he got it from, where he got this information. And you realize it's not where it came from. Where was it going? Who was going to be buying this? So you'd have to chase down other leads, like surviving gang members of the gang you mostly wiped out. Maybe there's one in the hospital that's still. Maybe you didn't kill them. Maybe there's one in the hospital.
That's a trap.
So there's two obvious leads. I will allow other things. So you guys, but you can also just go about your daily lives, at least for the next life.
Didn't we actually apprehend the cop and we're going to
left him for the police.
interrogate him?
Yeah, no, we left him.
You let them?
Okay.
Because they were closing in on you.
Okay.
And we could have Cobra go pull some
Yep.
strings.
So,
Ross, can I spend a detective situation?
make a roll for it?
Yeah, roll to inspect the photos and see if there's anything that stands out in the photos that would be a lead.
Sure.
Okay. So how does that skill go?
What's your skill?
12.
Okay, so roll it. Which one is positive?
That's positive. That's negative.
Okay, so 3 plus your skill.
So 15.
15. You realize you could go to a lab and try and match the type of film that was used, and figure out what kind of camera was used to take these photos. It was bright. You recognize some of the furniture types. You could track them down and see. It's a very unusual collection of. At first, it looks like an American thing, but you realize it's the chairs and the couch and the table are all different styles and eras, so it looks like it was thrown together. You could look at if you could spend more time to try and figure out what time of day this was shot in by looking at the light in the window and the shadows and that kind of thing. You could CSI to a degree. You don't have computers or anything like that. What kind of information do you want to get out of it? Like what? You realize that either you're using firearms, or at least your bodies seem to have firearms that you don't recognize. None of the firearms you're using right now, mostly like Russian-made, like Makarov pistols and AK-47s, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So,
could I take the photos or make copies of them and take the photos to like a furniture antique dealer and have them look at it and see if they can tell us anything about the furniture?
Yeah, that would take you time. That would take you time to make copies and find someone you could trust.
Well,
yeah.
Hong Kong.
Well,
there's a lot of furniture dealers around here.
Yeah, but you don't want someone who's going to be talking because it shows, like, for example, you be as a corpse in the photos.
I can be very persuasive.
That, like I say, you can do it.
So can I.
Claim your twin sister was killed, and
I mean, it's late at night right now. You probably all should change clothes and get back to your daily lives for a little bit. So, what else? So you can track that down. What about anyone else? Okay,
you're changing to the other stuff, and then occasionally somebody tries to talk to me.
Okay.
I might still be dreaming. Is this a memory? This is a memory, isn't it?
He grabs a bottle of booze and starts pouring him a drink for himself.
Just staring at the wall. Through the wall.
Somewhere off in the middle distance.
I'm really concerned that my best friend is just not going to remain kidnapped forever and ever.
Okay.
So can I use my criminal underworld info skills to see if any of those mooks managed to survive, or any other members of that gang managed to survive, and we could track them down?
Yes. That'll take you some time, but you can do that as well.
Okay.
Can I follow along with what you said and ask Cobra to talk to the crooked policeman?
All right, so you go that, so that you're all going your separate ways. Grasshopper?
After I pulled myself together, reattached my mask, and realized that I am a master of my own destiny. This is not an unfortunate fate for me. I'm going to look back at the picture, and use detective, see if there are any particular gang markings or identifying symbols that are used in that can be drawn to another gang or lead.
On your corpses?
On the corpses, or at least in the picture on the walls.
Just your corpses.
Just the corpses? Okay.
You're the only corpses there.
Okay. So look to see if there's any other identifying markers.
Okay, sure.
Alright, positive in the 4, I have a 15, so that's a success.
There is one.
Okay.
Symbol that you recognize. It's a circle with some horizontal lines drawn through it, and it looks like the horizontal lines are kind of bleeding almost. And that'll take you some time to recognize what it is, but you can dig into that. So that's it'll take all of you some time to do this. You're just going to be shell shocked.
Shell shocked for a bit, unless somebody tries to snap me out of it, and I could possibly identify more details about the guns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a specific skill for it, but it would stand to reason the Full Metal Nutball could make a fix-it roll to identify something specific about it.
Definitely.
Hey, Sean, you know what's good for Catatonia? Smoke bomb!
Yes. Wolf, did you have any things? I mean, you could also just get back to your daily lives, because you probably need to lay low a little bit, because you guys most of you shot up a tea house. And the police really don't like you guys.
Whoops.
Well, I mean, as a drifter, I think my daily life mostly consists on sitting home.
You actually live in a Kowloon Walled City,
Yeah. So I'm going to wait until Magpie finds out if there's any alive, and then I'll go have a little chat.
So you're basically guarding the home base.
Sure.
Kowloon Walled City is your turf, and anytime criminals come in, you teach them the errors of their ways. You all depart, leaving your masks there, or do you take them with you, and your weapons?
I stash mine in my bag.
Okay, so you're taking it with you. Mm-hmm. Okay. The morning comes. Newspapers. It's a big story. Massacre at tea house. Policeman, undercover cop shot. So the police. They're obviously trying to cover it up. And so, did you make Magpie? Did you make a roll?
No, but I can.
Go ahead and make a roll.
That is a 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17, very good. Yes, one of the mooks did survive, and his name, he's at the hospital. Let's see here. Where are our names? They have a whole list of names. There we go. 222. Hong Kong first names. His is Cam Tong. And he is a witness in the hospital under police protection right now. So he is available. Yeah, if you can sneak into the hospital, you could interrogate him. He is expected to survive, recover.
No.
So Wolf is in Kowloon City. Magpie is asking around bars, calling people up, or just walks the street to see someone stepping out of a bar at 6 a.m. like, hey,
I'm gambling. You'd be surprised what people talk about when they start gambling.
Exactly. Let's see here. You are probably first in a photo lab, making copies of the photos.
Investigating film types.
Yes. And you made your roll, so you figure out that it's actually high-end, low-light Kodak film that is used by crime scene photographers. And you get a serial number, so you get a batch. If you went to the Kodak, if you got a hold of the Kodak database, you could trace it.
Yes, please.
Well, that'll take more time because you have to break in or convince them to let you in. And you start asking around for furniture dealers, but there's a lot of them, and you'd have to visit them in person. There's a lot near Kowloon City, so you could go ask around there, but that'll take more time.
I'm gonna make contact with Cobra and then have him fake a work order for the steam tunnels in the police station where Vincent's being...
Oh, Cobra does find out that he's actually not being held at the police station. He's being held at a fancy hotel at the Penthouse.
Even better, then.
Yeah, but there's a lot of plainclothes cops protecting him. And Cobra says, well, these are the Vice Squad, which is the dirtiest squad in all of the Hong Kong department. These guys are no better than gangsters. They're gangsters with badges. In fact, they're worse. But yeah, so I don't know what they're after, but they're giving him the VIP treatment.
Okay.
So you find yourself in your apartment. You kind of blacked out. And time was a blur for you.
Yeah, it normally is, anyways. So.
Yeah.
Other angles to work on. I guess if I can find more copies of those pictures to start examining the guns, trying to figure out.
Okay, go ahead and give me a fix-it roll. Okay. You remember them. You never forget a gun.
Of course. Well, crap.
Oh. Go back to bed.
18.
Hey, I think I should spend a fortune to reverse the results of that swerve.
Hey, that's
You have to be in the same scene, I think.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Never mind, Simon. You don't know nothing about guns.
I think that guy looked like more booze.
That's exactly what happened.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's all. You just continue obsessing about your own mortality.
Pretty much. Stare at the wall.
Yeah.
Some more. Turn the TV on, but stare at the wall.
Yeah.
Might crack a little mini TV with a coat hanger, 2 or 3 sticking off of it.
Grasshopper, you already made your check, so you find out the source of the symbol. It's actually 50 Blessings, an American vigilante anti-Russian organization based in the east coast of America. They really hate Russians because they've had a lot of problems lately of Russian syndicates moving in and taking over crime, and they're just associated with criminal behavior. You think they were probably one of the inspirations for your inspiration, that is the Hotline Miami killer, formerly known in the press as Jacket. He killed a lot of Russian gangsters, and it's believed he was inspired by these pamphlets and stuff put out by 50 Blessings. So what is that doing there?
That would be interesting. Do they have any specific ties to the Hong Kong, any kind of Hong Kong criminal syndicates?
The Russians?
Yes.
Give me a roll.
All right. Detective again?
Sure.
All right. All right. And just make sure I had that correct. We add our skill to that and then subtract the negative dice, correct?
Take your skill, add the positive, subtract the negative.
Okay, that's what I make sure it did. So, all right. So that's 17, so 14.
Okay, so you got a -3 on your roll?
Yes.
Okay. That's still enough. Yes, there actually is a Russian syndicate in town. Their kingpin is a mysterious figure only known as Boris in the underworld. That's just a local nickname for him. People, he works through layers and layers of conspiracy. He has quite a few guys working for him. So you would have
Rich tapestry of racketeering.
rich tapestry of racketeering. Yes, you get a moxie point, which is not usable in this game.
It's okay. I have that notebook with me.
Oh yeah, do it. I'll
Oh crap! I haven't written this down.
I have been for like a year now.
So you have one good lead.
I just assumed all the monsters.
You know that the Russians they hang out several places. There's a discotheque.
Because of course they're hanging out at the discotheque.
Well, why wouldn't they hang out at a discotheque? They actually have a furniture warehouse near the docks.
Maybe I need to visit.
So you could in Victoria Bay or near Victoria Bay. So those are two places that Russian gangsters hang out. So you could go there and start working your way up.
I really want to do the discotheque because of, the dance fight option.
Oh yeah, exactly. You could.
No, this is Hong Kong action movie, not Bollywood action movie.
You know what?
Yeah.
No, I mean fight while in a dance club. Basically,
I'll allow it. It worked for John Wick.
Yeah.
So.
Next, man, does Feng Shui need an expansion for Bollywood action movies?
If it doesn't, it should. Robin Williams loves
Because
it.
Will Singham would come in and nobody would be able to.
Strangely, if you listen to this week's episode of Ken and Robin Talk About Stuff, they cover like a primer on Asian action movies and talk about some of the highlights of Bollywood action movies that do still tend to include
I tried
singing.
I tried watching, I
Singham.
think it was Ashoka once, and it's like, okay, it's a historical film, it's going to be a lot of action, and now we have a music video.
Even Singham had.
Oh yeah, gosh, because he had the romance subplot in there where he would just be ripping people's throats out, and then it would go into the.
They were never gory like that. He just killed someone and made it look like suicide. Like that was it.
True, because it was all about police corruption. That was his true
Here we go.
superpower.
I'm now up to +2 fate points and +2 moxie.
Damn it, Bill.
So, Wolf, while you're hanging out in Kowloon Wall City, you actually do hear the kids yelling at, "Hey, the cops are coming here. What do you guys want?" Razzing the cops. They're up on the rooftops, playing among the hundreds of TV antenna scattered about the ramshackle tenement. But they can see the cop cars pulling up. There's a couple of cruisers worth of guys coming in. So you're not sure. You could easily hide out, but you could try and figure out what they're here. Of course, you would stand out among all the hardworking folk. They would probably hassle the.
I wouldn't stand out among hardworking folk.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. That's true. So you could either lay low or try and get closer to them, try and sneak around them.
I think I'll lay low and try and get back with Ox.
Okay. There are phones in Kowloon City. You could leave voicemails for others.
No brick phones?
You would have to. Only characters who at least are wealthy would have it, not someone who's struggling or
Working stiff.
Yeah, working stiff.
Yeah.
I
The gambler has
the
a
gambler
phone.
I
is
have
probably
a
going to be it.
phone.
Wealthy and rich.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I'm gonna stick out too.
Well, you're not there.
That's
You're
what I'm
at
saying.
various gambling dens and bars, whatnot. Actually, no. You're probably actually at a diner having some
Hong Kong breakfast.
Hong Kong breakfast. Yes, Hong Kong pancakes or waffles, and or no, Hong Kong French toast. Sorry, that was it.
Yeah.
And because they have to work over their hangovers, and so you're hearing the Green Gang, the gang you slaughtered, that the one guy Cam Tong is the only survivor of. They were apparently working for Russians. Yeah. They were really, the Russians were looking for some kind of information. They were, the Green Gang was working as the intermediary. So that's what you figure. You're getting information. So you guys can leave messages for each other and try and coordinate. Get back at Kowloon City or meet at some restaurant for lunch to try and figure out your next move. So why don't we? Yeah, you all go to a crowded diner, I guess, to get together. You just get up.
I get up, grab my satchel.
Yeah, and you're just staggering there.
You really need to do that.
So,
Wow.
Well, when we can.
I don't
When
think
we
we'll
can.
get to again.
Someday.
Dim sum?
so
We're
yeah,
excited for a week for dim sum.
Okay.
you're there eating. What do you guys have an idea of what you want your next move to be?
Well, we could go shoot up a hotel. That's an option.
It is an option.
That is an option.
Kill a bunch of dirty cops.
Yeah,
We don't die in a hotel.
it's true.
Don't we know that let's just not go to the furniture warehouse.
Not go there.
I don't know.
Like
I
a
guess
place.
if the dirty cops are working together with the Green Gang, then they could have restocked the hotel with furniture from the furniture warehouse. In which case, that could be where we die.
But do we want to go to the dirty cops, or do we want to go straight to the source, which is the Russians?
There is that. I was just throwing an idea.
Let's give them a remix they won't forget.
What does that mean in words?
We attack the disco.
Go into the disco.
Aaron really wants to go to that disco.
Yeah, this is an action movie game. Kind of basically the choices are where do you want to have a fight.
I think disco is the obvious choice.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Furniture warehouse could be fun. There's a lot of cover. You get to shoot up nice furniture.
We could be
I get
dead
the
in the
screens.
furniture warehouse, though.
Nope.
No.
We died in an American house.
It looks
Well,
like an
it
It
American.
looks like an American house,
That
but
could be
there's a whole bunch
staged.
of furniture that tells us that.
That could be the showroom.
Yeah.
Could be the showroom.
If it's IKEA,
I'm just saying.
that looks like a house.
Discotheque is clearly not where we die. So
That's
I'm
the
with
hot
Aaron.
water maker.
I'm going to then point out
Not
it's
teapot,
okay.
Hot water maker.
I'm not wearing the
Well,
clothes
kettle,
that I was
whatever
wearing
you
in the
want to call it.
picture.
It's an electric.
I'm fine.
Hot water. Yeah.
Do the clothes look like our clothes?
Yes.
I'm wearing
Your masks, your clothes, Russian weapons.
So I'm wearing a
Not
bathrobe
gonna
and pajama
change
pants.
until-
Oh no, you have some Russian weapons in your bag.
Well, there's that, but
Russia's a lot
but the
easier
clothes
to-
don't match.
It's a lot easier to smuggle guns from Russia to here than it is from America. The Russian military being what it is.
Oh, yeah, give me five.
Also, there's a massive Russian syndicate here in the city, so they have more ties here. So I guess we could take it to a vote.
I am not against disco. I just want to say that.
Okay.
Wolf, any
Oh, that's
input?
fine. So.
I was still thinking about the mook in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the thing is, you could also they don't necessarily have to become fight scenes. You could use stealth and discretion.
what?
Yeah,
What? No.
yeah.
Well, I was.
Isn't the sorry?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it's cool.
Isn't the tagline for this game "blow things up"?
I know it is, but you could be an interlude scene,
Do you want to go
get
sneak
more
into the
exposition.
hospital on your own, Drifter?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
That makes
So yeah, if you split up,
We
yeah.
can't all go to the hospital. That'd be a little
No,
obvious.
no, I was thinking.
We're his
I,
family.
I was thinking I might use my
Total
little 22 to fake an injury, so that I could get in there.
Okay. Yeah, you could get into the hospital with an injury. If you want to do that, then of course, he's. It sounds like he's being held by the police, so
Right.
he has armed guards outside his room.
Right, but at least I can get in the hospital
Sure.
versus just strolling in with my guitar case over.
I mean, you're very, well. Wolf also knows you could also grab flowers and say you're here visiting someone. You wouldn't necessarily have to fake an injury.
Troubadour.
I'm here to play someone a song.
But if you have an injury, you probably get the gown and everything.
Let me
you'd
play
fit in
this song
better.
like
So
people.
yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah. If that's what you want. If you want, do you want to go and do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Mark off 3 points. You have to, shoot yourself.
Of course.
You graze yourself. You go. So he leaves for the hospital for that. What is your cover story? How did you get shot? What do you tell the nurse?
Random violence. I was just walking down the street.
Okay. Oh, it must be those vigilantes. They're shooting so many people.
It must be those vigilantes.
Wow.
Oh, I haven't heard about them. Tell me about it.
Oh, they're all over the news. They just shot up a whole tea house.
The vigilante did shoot you.
Yeah. So, it was that guy with the grasshopper mask. Oh, what a psycho. Anyway, so they let you in. You're in the ER. You're getting stitched up. Let's see here. You go ahead and do you have any skills that would be helpful infiltrating this place?
I mean, I've got Fix It, which I got to think for an intelligence agent is skillcraft. Like,
yeah, I know that.
Catch-all for skillcraft.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can roll that.
Okay. So
don't roll crit failure.
Yes, of course.
Is that the new traditional battle cry?
Yeah, that should be.
Okay, so that's a 12 for me.
12?
Yeah.
You get up to the same level pretty easily that he's on. But he's in a private room. There are 2 armed police officers. They're just, regular uniforms. They're not SWAT or anything like that.
Sure.
So they're just kind of standing around looking bored. To see, in terms of getting into the room with him, the next room adjacent to him is empty. You could try and walk from windowsill to windowsill outside. You're about 6 stories up.
Yeah.
You could try the low-hanging ceiling. It's they got floor tiles over it. That would be that. Or you could try and talk your way past the guards. Or you could threaten them, take out your gun, handcuff them, gag them, and then just hope no one notices you. So if you roll really well, like on a martial arts check, you would you could just knock them both out, with one hit. They are basically mooks. It just depends on how you want to take it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like my usual strategy in these type of games would be to just knock them out. I almost want to use gambling and try and go through the windows.
You could. Yeah, I would allow martial arts for a check to go through the window, basically leaping from window to window.
Okay. All right.
So yeah.
All right. Double sixes again.
You roll again.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, baby. Oh.
This does not bode
Not
well.
good.
Not
good. Yes! Yes! That would be a positive outcome.
Okay, so
2 to 1, so that's a positive outcome.
it is a positive outcome. So critical success.
Yeah.
So you leap from window to window. Katana hand? No, not really. But you do so. The guards don't. Yeah, they fail to notice you. The patient is alert, and he is stunned as you just roll in. And you come up with you just roll in, gun up at him, and it was just a finger. He just nods. He's been gut shot. He is not going anywhere anytime soon, but he's just paralyzed with fear. You realize if you make too much noise, they'll hear you.
Sure.
So you could talk to him.
I am very lost.
Yeah.
To exit.
All right. Nice. So, what do you want to say?
I guess I could start in with the tactical questioning by asking him about his employer. Like, is he working for the dirty cops, or who's he associated with? I mean, he's a mook, but that means somebody's got to be pulling his chains.
Well, my boss is dead. Are you with those vigilantes? Are you with the Russians? Tell Boris we'll recover the documents. He'll get them. Don't worry.
Well, Boris is feeling very impatient, clearly, since he sent someone of my skill to come talk to you.
The vigilantes, they have it. You need to find them. We think that we have an informant in the Kowloon Walled City. It's only a matter of time before they come back there, and we'll be waiting for them. Or the cops will be, I think. The plan is to wait till they're all there in one place and then hit them all. Maybe burn the whole place down. Yeah, so apparently those cops who you saw earlier are just the vanguard of some ambush force. So
Okay.
there's an informant in Kowloon Walled City, so someone is on the lookout for you guys. So that's what you get. Then you hear like some people talking right outside the door.
Sure.
It sounds like a detective or someone is going to come in the room. You got a critical success. I could say you jump out. You could jump out right now without having to make a check and get back to the next room. But if you want to do something else, you'd have to roll.
No, I'll ride the coattails of my success.
That was probably a good call there. Just in case when you're doing something really dicey, don't forget you can spend fortune to give yourself an additional bonus.
Fair enough.
But I mean that worked fine. So you're not dying in the hospital parking lot. You're not getting splatted. So meanwhile, the rest of you, I assume, are you going to the discotheque? Or
That was the theory.
all right,
I'll
so
go to
you're
the disco.
outside the discotheque.
It's
It's late afternoon. By the time you get there, maybe 3 or 4. Well, afternoon, 3 or 4 o'clock. And there are some Russian gangsters in white suits milling about, smoking. There will be more inside, of course. I mean, there's not much of a crowd yet. It's not dark yet. But there certainly would be the manager and the waiters and some gangsters there as they hold court or conduct their business. Their front doors. There's a side door for patrons to leave, and then of course there's a loading dock for the booze and food. Or for the booze, So you could try and just shoot the people out front and go in, or you could try and sneak in through the loading dock, which is open, but people are going back and
I went
forth.
in the back the last time, and it was a terrible idea.
Well, it was and it wasn't. We did well.
If something in the works, because would these just be considered mooks that are outside?
Yep, the guys outside are.
So do you want to get like
All right.
single point of ingress or do the pincher attack again?
And how many are outside again?
There you see 2 out front. They're 2 talking to each other. They're clearly like door. They're clearly lookouts. There's nobody by the side door, but it's closed. It's like a steel security door. They only open it when they're open. And then there's the loading dock. Workers are going back and forth, like people bringing in cases of liquor and, that kind of thing.
Okay. Well, if you... Oh, sorry.
We don't have any evidence to suggest that Boris would be here. You said he's like really elusive.
Yes, this would be, you'd have to
I
work
was
your
gonna
way
say,
up. You'd have to
we
get,
kind
if you could find an underboss or a lieutenant and interrogate them, you could get the next lead.
So we need to take one alive.
We're
So-
looking for information,
A named
not for
character.
just shooting.
So if you
people.
want to, I can provide a distraction at least on the front because while you
Dancing?
go to the side. I want to.
Well, that's another thing. You could just wait until night and where there's more people, and you could just walk in as customers. You could easily conceal handguns under your masks without having to make a check. If you want to carry shotguns or rifles, you would have to make a concealment check.
I can do that.
Anybody have some talking skills and want to go in with me as heard you had some plumbing problems?
Does intrusion count?
That's not going to work.
Intimidation.
Plumbing problem.
Intimidation would work.
What?
I said I've got. Jason's like pointing out that I have seduction. That's not
I
going
could
to
just-
work for
it's
plumbing.
my intimidation.
I would know seduction is basically also like, I'm fine, I'm a normal person. You can trust me. But you should believe whatever I say. I allow that as a general
Also,
perception.
I mean, 80s.
Yeah.
Heard you needed a plumber. Like, how is that not seduction?
I'm gonna say.
That is not.
That's fair. So you could use you could just maybe you could say I'm a liquor company rep. I'm here to make sell you our newest.
Now that could work because
Yeah.
then I'm like.
Can I speak to your manager? I want to sell you the new Kraken rum or whatever.
Like,
I imagine.
Oxy, you can be like the muscle for
Sure.
like
How
displaying
does that
the
cover
liquor.
me carrying my wrench in?
You put it in the crate of booze.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like the pretty like look at this.
Yeah.
You're the rep.
Yeah.
So
do
that
we
gets
have-
those 2 in.
Do we have walkies maybe to say so somebody can announce go time and the rest of us can charge in?
The Master Avenger, I say, could do that.
I could just go wait on the
You could have a bug in the liquor case, and the rest of you could be listening in on that.
That's true. I could pay for. I'll pay for that, and then is there a? Oh, sorry.
What?
Is there any kind of sloping electrical line going from one of the buildings to the club? I want to zip line in.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yes. I'm keeping. I will keep a surveillance on the air until it is thematically
Since
appropriate.
you said zip line.
Yeah. Hong Kong is very dense, so the buildings build very close to each other, and there's a lot of electrical wiring and telephone wiring. So, zip line to your little heart's content. There's in fact big windows that you can smash through.
And to shoot through them first.
All right.
So
it takes you some time to get the booze
Probably
and
defenestration,
rig
though.
it to hide the wrench and
Sure.
the bug. And you're setting up a zip line. You'll have to shoot a crossbow across, or a grappling hook kind of thing to anchor it. But that won't take very long once it's go time. You're just on Overlook, I guess. Overwatch.
Just kind of sitting in a relatively out of the way area, looking like just a regular crazy person.
Mongoose, anything you're going to be doing, or you're
I
just...
guess I'll go around back.
Okay, so you can watch it from around back. You can see as the time goes on, more and more gangsters are going in. It's filling up.
I'm looking for someone that's...
Some of them brings in a suspicious-looking duffel bag that looks like it's got some
duffel bag.
contraband in it of some sort.
We always like
And Wolf, you catch up with them by this time because they're prepping just as they're ready to go in.
I was the one that used my abilities.
You could catch them before they go in if you wanted to interrupt their plan, but I guess not. Matt.
Sorry.
Oh.
Everything is fine.
Okay.
Negotiating the broken tile.
Yeah. Thanks, landlord. So, Magpie, you go in. There is a worker there. It's like, hello, Liz?
I am trying. I would like to speak to the manager, whoever deals with your liquor supplies.
Okay. It's Mr. It's Bowie. Bowie Co.
Bowie?
Yes. That is in the list of Hong Kong first names.
Bowie Co.
Yeah, K.O.
I thought
Spelled it correctly.
I thought we were dealing with Undead Bowie again.
Nope.
Turns into Night's Black Agents.
So you go in there and you can see clearly a plainclothes cop. He has this moonlighting as a manager of a nightclub, a discotheque. So
this guy's a cop?
yes, and a manager. So dirty as hell. And he is working with the Russians, and they. So he's just ordering people around. He's clearly a jerk of a boss, telling people clean up faster, and get ready for the evening crowd and that kind of things. You see a Russian with a duffel bag come in. He nods, says, "Take it upstairs." He says, "Yes. What do you want?"
Hi, Mr. Ko. I have the latest and greatest in. The problem is I don't know any alcohol.
Irish whiskey?
Vodka, and I was just wondering if you would like to sample it and perhaps purchase some for your club.
Okay. Give me a seduction check.
All right.
Sell him that booze.
It's still a plus, so 14.
14. All right. He says, I could always use trendy booze. These damn kids, they always want the latest and greatest. They don't want beer anymore. It has to be designer drinks, cosmopolitan, this, Manhattan, that. Makes me sick.
I can be the supplier for you. I have the latest.
Why don't we go upstairs and talk about this?
Perfect. I'm sure you don't mind if this gentleman comes along and helps with the mixing and just the carrying of all of the alcohol that I would like to.
Well, you made your check, so he's like, I guess. So he does nod to one of his bodyguards, and he accompanies him. So
Sure.
So it'll be him and one bodyguard plus you two up there. So you go up there. So what is your game plan in terms of kidnap? Or do you want to like try and interrogate him in the room, or kidnap him and take him someplace to interrogate?
What do you have thoughts, Bill?
On
You're up in the manager's office.
We managed to get the manager into his office with one bodyguard.
Okay.
Should we try to interrogate him here, or should we try and kidnap him and interrogate him somewhere where we have time and or space?
how set up are we? Do we have do we basically only have the base in Kowloon Walled City, or do we have anything like, a house?
Another safe house. I would say you could have one other safe house somewhere else in the city, an abandoned warehouse.
Right.
Someplace that's easily burnable.
Yeah, burnable. Yeah.
Well, not burnable in the sense of actually.
It's both, actually.
I think
There's a reason why it's an abandoned. It's a fire
Do
hazard.
we have a boat?
A
Two
boat.
rich people, yeah.
Yeah, you have a houseboat.
Huh?
It's really burnable
And movable is the point.
and movable. Sure.
Everything burns. Everything.
That was actually in the terms of espionage, not.
So you have a houseboat. It's not like adjacent to it because you're a little bit inland. So you'd have to carry him some distance if you wanted to.
Might be able to stuff him in the duffel bag.
Sure there is one
The duffel
like
bag
that.
is on a table
In the office?
In the office. Zip it
So,
up.
can you turn on some more of that seduction and try to get the bodyguard to look away?
Sure.
Basically,
Absolutely.
if we've got your sample case that has, my thing in it, it's basically just
There's
get him to turn
plenty
around so I can.
of opportunities
cabal.
to flaunt all of womanly assets, and the fact that a box is there, and I am supposed to be pouring drinks. So
Right.
yeah, I can get the box. I think if the dice do me well,
You could always
I
add
think I
fortune
can
dice ahead of
get-
time.
Well, because I can stack the odds, so
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't need to because
Don't forget to
13 plus
explode it.
5 plus.
Plus, he's not paying attention to anything else.
Yeah,
All right, yeah.
I am the sexiest motherfucker.
It's like a commercial. It's literally try Scrivener vodka, the finest 19th century in literature. Vodka money can buy.
All right.
Best
Shift
author.
the contents of the box slightly. Reach one hand in. Over the top. El Kabong on the bodyguard.
All right. You don't have to do that you don't have to even roll for the bodyguard. He is so entranced and he's just a moot. However, Bowie Ko is a named character. So, and he, black aside, well, you can act first, but he is not he didn't critically fail. So you get one action before he will have a chance to do something. You already acted, so you are right next to him, and he turns and he notices, or he hears the thwack before anything else. So you have moments to act before he does something.
Can I use, I guess, martial arts to just sort of knock him out?
You could.
I mean, is that I don't even know if that's
Well,
possible.
knocking it, he won't go down in one hit, but you could silence him, or you could grapple him. If you critically succeed, you can do both at the same time.
Probably silence is of more important.
Go ahead and roll.
And this is martial arts.
Yes.
Okay, so it's still good. So 14.
14 hits. So you grab him. You strike him in the throat.
Throat punch.
Yeah. He chokes. He can't say anything. But he responds by trying to kick you in the face.
Fair enough.
And are they doing this through a window that I can see, or is it?
Sure.
We're initiating go time? Really?
Go time.
that's not really going to help the extraction effort if we go loud.
Oh.
Well, no, you don't know that. You saw them fighting, you know.
I mean, you would probably
Everyone
know
failed.
that as a masked Avenger who's done this at least once.
All right, black is high.
Uh-oh.
Some minus 4, 3 plus 6, 16.
What is my... It's the defense?
Yes.
13.
All right, so that hits. Unarmed, I believe, is 5 or 7. Have a look. Because he's, using unarmed damage. Unarmed, 7. So 3 plus 7, 10 damage.
Dang.
10 minus your toughness.
Oh, 10 minus toughness. Okay.
Yeah, what's your toughness?
That's
6.
6, so 4 damage.
So 4 damage. So you are... well, he just elbows you in the stomach and pushing you back and staggering you. Yeah. So now we're going to go into combat.
Okay, so initiative.
Yes, everyone roll
Okay.
initiative.
Everyone?
Yeah, you're all in the area.
I'm still, green is now going to be good
Initiative
dice.
is speed
Plus
plus
your-
the
Plus
roll.
1 die.
Plus
1.
one.
One die. All right.
I'm sorry.
So,
Are we saying I'm there, or are we saying it to like the hospital?
No, you're there. You're there.
Unless you don't want to be there.
I don't want to be there, but it's
Oh, you don't
you
have to be there.
Yeah.
You don't have to be there. You could go back to Kowloon Wall City to watch the cops. You could follow up on your own lead. Yeah, what do you want to do, Wolf?
Well, no, I just
You might not know.
I've got abilities that work with this situation where I'm not actually there, so I was just going for using that.
Okay, sure.
The Drifter likes to arrive late.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just
Yeah, you could be
this
like-
does
You
take a
could have
while.
gone to check out where the cops are around our hideout.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry, it's just 1. All right, so I am doing the bad guys. The bad guy, the Bowie, will be the D20.
Okay.
And he rolled like terribly. And then there is the bouncer, Yo-Yo Ping, and
Bouncer's not knocked out?
bouncer is downstairs. But he will. I'm
Right.
guessing someone's
Right.
going to raise. He's going to notice this sooner or later.
Okay.
And all right, so Badger Black.
Yep.
What'd you get?
11.
11. Grasshopper Blue.
9.
9. Let's see here. So Wolf, you do not want to be in this.
No.
Okay. So sir, not appearing in this thing. Magpie Pink.
Sorry, 8.
What? 8. Okay. Let's see here. Mongoose.
I had an 11.
11 as well. A lot of people got an 11. And Ox
7.
7. All right.
Um,
I'm brown.
Brown and purple. Very similar.
Yes. So we go all the way starting at 11. The bouncer hears a scuffle.
Players went first.
Players do go first, so I guess it doesn't matter. So green, Mongoose, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm like in the back door by the kitchen.
Yeah.
So what am I aware of back there?
You can hear a scuffle. You can hear some table being pushed. As basically when she got knocked back, she pushed the table.
All right,
back.
so I'm going to go in.
Okay, you go in. The workers are there. They don't pay attention.
Right.
The guards may look up, or they might chuckle to themselves. They might misinterpret what that sound is. Let's see here. Do you want to switch chairs with someone else?
No, I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, his back is passing, so he
Okay.
needs to go down. You can yell from over
So
there.
you can so you just walk. You can either run or kind of stay. I'm just a normal person.
I'm going to pick up a crate and act like I'm delivering something, and
Okay.
like I'm looking at an invoice like I'm looking for something.
All right, that'll take you 4 to basically
Okay.
not pay attention. Like I'm a normal
I
person.
belong here.
I belong here, and this is Black Badger. What is Badger doing?
Badger is trying to figure out if it's go time. So Badger's going to prep and just have the mask sitting next to him.
Okay.
He pulls the mask out of the bag, puts it under his jacket, and makes sure he's ready to get that first revolver going.
Okay, so he preps.
Basically, yeah. It's
Okay,
Just
so he's across the street watching a martial art fight break out. So
okay, so I can see the people in the.
you can't see people. You're next to Grasshopper.
Oh, okay, so we're both ziplining in.
Well, that's up to you. Yeah.
You don't
There's
have
an
to
option.
zip line.
I
You
will
can
zip line.
zip. All right. If you want to zip line now, you can zip line now.
Oh, looks like it's go time. Badger mask.
Okay.
I'm wearing slippers.
Oh.
and I shoot the window before I zip line.
Okay. Roll guns.
Gun.
Yeah.
All right.
Enter the dungeon.
Was that your bad roll?
This is because I switched dice earlier, so I have to stick with what I said. I can't just lie
Yeah.
about it. So that means it's 4, 9.
9. Okay. Not a success. A failure.
miss the window.
So you said you're wearing slippers, so I'll say you take 8 damage minus toughness.
Toughness is 6. I am also going to pop my nutball luck
Okay.
because I spent
Does that use a fortune?
1 fortune, 0 shots. Plus 2 defense versus guns and 3 toughness versus explosion and debris damage. Does this count as debris damage?
Yeah, it does. All right, so no damage for you. But you
I look a little bit cut up.
you just kind of fling yourself through the window and just kind of land in a heap, and you're kind of discombobulated. But
My guns!
yeah, you grab your
Grab
guns.
my bag of guns.
So that will put you at 8.
All
right.
I will say. So the martial artist, the bouncer, Yo-Yo Ping. Here's
there's
the
his name.
window. Yeah, he's a name character.
Yo-Yo is the quarry.
Okay, you know Yo-Yo. He's oh man.
Do we need to keep him alive?
No, but he's
He hears the window shatter. That's a pretty obvious, like, oh, that's a bad thing. And he runs up.
Which window did you shoot?
What's the zipline set up for? I didn't set up zipline. I was just waiting for go time.
You
is
shot the
it
window.
It's the window that we're in the office that
Yes.
we're in? Oh, okay.
It's a big window, covers one.
Sure. I just wasn't
So-
sure if it was upstairs or
Sure.
downstairs.
Big Texan
it's
guy
upstairs.
wearing like an ill-fit t-shirt, a bathrobe, and
Bunny slippers.
bunny slippers and pajama pants featuring space.
So he runs
stuff.
up. So he'll act again on 9 because he's just running up.
I have a rules question.
right, yeah.
When do I declare share the homework? Which is when I can spend fortune to give my allies a bonus on the quarry?
Whenever they're attacking the quarry, whenever they say they're attacking the quarry. I mean, does it say when you can spend it?
No.
Okay. So what does it do exactly?
So I spend fortune points, and that many of my allies get +1 to attack against the quarry until the end of the fight.
Wait, how
the
many?
end
Just
of the
one
fight?
fortune to get a +1?
Yeah, so every
Okay.
fortune that I spend, I get to say one of my allies.
Okay.
Has a
You can do it
+1.
whenever.
Okay, the 3 of you have +1.
Okay.
So I spend 3 fortune.
Okay.
Plus the quarry, who is the bodyguard.
Okay.
Next to one of my guns, I've got a skull. Like, what is that symbol?
Which gun is that?
It's my K2 rifle.
I believe it will do additional damage to, or like kill additional mooks in order to. What's that? Yeah, +1 to attacks versus mooks. So whenever you attack a mook, you get an additional +1 to your roll.
Okay.
Cool.
Because it's really good at killing mooks. Just so you know, mooks have standardized stats. Pretty much in all cases. The only thing varies about them are their weapons. So the mooks get to act on initiative 10. So let's see here. I'll just write down. Let's see here. Black, D10, Yo-Yo, and then Gray, D10. Oops. Okay. So there are, let's see here. I'll say there are just right now 10 mooks. They're not all there yet. Actually, no, only 9. We'll just say 9 mooks. I'll just put a mook counter up here for every dead mook. You're still an undercover, so they don't pay attention to you.
Great.
So let's see here. The yo-yos charging up the stairs, so they are. Half of them are charging up the stairs. Half of them are. So, 4 of them are charging upstairs. The other 5 are securing the building. They're closing all the doors, getting the guns out. And that'll take them 2 counts to do. So I'll put them at 8. So we're at 9. We have Blue, and which is Grasshopper, and Yo-Yo Ping.
Okay. So, because he's coming down off there.
He's already up on. He's on another guy's charge up the stairs.
Okay. So, are they already in the office? Where?
Yo-Yo is, yes.
Okay. Are the mooks going to come up behind them? So
They're coming up behind him, but
Right.
they're not there yet.
Okay. Is it possible to narratively to modify the narrative so I can zip line into there, land when the mooks are getting through? Or
You don't know that they're there. I mean, you physically don't have sight of them.
Okay. So, well, I'm just going to zip line into the main area where it was going, so I can start defending.
Okay. I mean, you could make an attack.
Am I allowed to make an attack?
Yeah, you can attack either Bowie Ko, the boss / dirty cop,
Well, we need
or
him.
you could attack Yo-Yo. Those are the two targets, right?
We need him for information, so I'm going to let them take care of that. I'm going to go directly for Yo-Yo.
Okay. How are you doing this? Please narrative.
Oh.
This is all about stunting and all that kind of stuff. So please describe.
Taking like the zip line straight down, I have the release mechanism. That's like the release clamp, so I can just ride it all the way down. As soon as I hit the ground running, I detach it, roll forward, gun out, and not even saying a word, 3 shots to his head. So
All right. Go ahead and roll.
alrighty. So, and I'm going to go ahead and for this, I am going to use Eagle Eye, which is add +X to the shot cost of the gun's attack to gain +3 to the +X to the guns. This cannot exceed 3.
Okay. So how many are you adding?
All right, I would like to add 3. We're just going for a full kill shot on
Sure.
this.
So you will go down to that's 6 of your shots, so that you will go down to 3.
Okay.
So that's how that works.
Okay.
So you're
So I won't be able to act that next turn.
You won't be able to act until shot 3.
It's not 3. Okay, that's fine. So I can act. Is this? I can.
Yeah.
act
No,
now.
you act now. It's processed now.
All right. And what about the fortune? How does that work? To
You have to
You get a
spend-
+1.
You get a +1 d6.
+1
For
d6.
spending fortune.
Yeah, for spending 1 point of fortune.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going all out on
So
this.
basically, you roll 2 positive and 1 negative. So you roll 2 positive, subtract 1 negative, and then add your gun's value.
All right, and I'll get a +1 for what you're giving me. So, all right, so this will be 5. So let me get another. Can I borrow your dice for a second? I'll take this green as my second positive. All right, so 5, and this is on my guns. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minus 4 will give me 5. So out of my guns, that's going to give me a total of 18. So
18? Alright.
yeah.
That totally hits him. His defense is lower than 18, believe it or not.
Feel the wrath of the
Oh,
iron
but his defense is
grasshopper.
slightly higher for.
Feel the wrath, kind.
His defense is slightly higher versus range attacks. So.
Okay. Oh, and since I do have the utility belt, after spending a fortune on a boost, I roll the die. On an even result, I get my fortune back.
Okay.
Nope, I don't get it. But hey, I still have that.
Sean's green die says no.
What weapon are you using?
I was using my Colt 911.
What's the first number on it?
10.
10. 10 plus 12, 14, 14 minus 6. Alright, he takes 8 damage. Woo! He is shot. Ugh, he staggers back. He's quite pissed at you. So
That won't be a problem.
So,
he's going to try and kick you out. You zipline right down there. You shot him in the, squarely. He looks at you, and then he just grunts, and then does a running jump kick at you. He's trying to kick you out the window. So
Let it happen. That'd be a cool scene.
it would be very.
that would be cool, but I.
So black is out.
Okay.
So 2 plus his martial arts. What is your defense?
13.
15 hits.
Okay.
So let's see here. 2 plus 10, 12 damage before toughness.
All right, 12 damage before toughness, so I have 8 toughness and
So you take 4.
and 25 on my armor. So would that count?
No, the armor. Remember, that's only when your hit points go down to 25.
Oh, okay.
Can you pop back up? Your thunk is once per fight. You can use that to subtract attack. You can only use it twice per fight, or basically once or twice per fight.
Okay, so
So you either take 4 damage or you take 0, but that's by using your kathunk thing.
I'll wait to pop that.
All right, so
until
you take 4 damage.
Yeah. And do I go flying out the window?
He didn't get a critical.
Okay.
So you stagger back.
Go scooting back as I've crossed my arms and
Yeah, you it's very anime as hell. And yeah, basically, once per sequence, you can add your thunk to your toughness as an interrupt after a hit. So, what is your thunk rating on that? 4 or 5?
5.
Yeah, so you could subtract an additional 5 damage from one attack.
Okay.
But when you get down to 25 hit points, then you can use the pop-up to basically negate one attack. So that's how armor works.
Okay.
So that's 3 for him, so he'll go down to 6. And we're now at 8. Pink, Magpie. Yes.
Well, I'm still gonna be fighting. What's his
Bowie?
Bowie. Yes.
Yes.
Um.
Well, yeah, your goal right now is to kidnap him. You don't have to kill.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to be like last time where you killed every single person.
Yeah.
David
No, I'm
Bowie.
still trying to just knock him out.
Hong Kong, David Bowie.
Trying to take a book.
It's still going to be martial arts if I tried to knock him out with my gun, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll just keep using martial arts,
Yeah.
and that way I don't have to try and draw my gun either. So
Yeah. I mean, you're in close quarters.
Yeah.
Martial art fight makes sense.
yeah. So okay, martial arts. Still just trying to knock him out. So 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
His defense is higher than that. His defense is a 13. Actually, it's hard. It's actually 14 against close attacks. So that moves you down to 5. Black Badger.
Yep. I'm going to take a shot at Yo-Yo.
Oh yeah. Also,
he just went running past me. So
yeah, he just kicked the grasshopper pretty squarely. Grasshopper barely clung to upright. Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot him.
No, it's okay.
I do gun
All
thing.
right, that's fine.
Good thing. Well, still okay. So that's a. This is still the good die though. So -2, but 11.
11 does not hit him.
So let me make sure about this.
Are you going to switch to a new guy?
Each time you attack an info and fail to dish out more than 15 wound points. I attacked him, didn't wound him.
Yeah.
Drop the basic revolver. We're up to the Colt.
All right.
Meh.
Yeah, the full metal ball has. All right, so at this point, so that brings you down to 5 as well. So 4 mooks come running up. They are armed with pool cues and chains and brass knuckles and that kind of thing. And there is 1, 2, 3.
I'm not in the room
You're
yet.
not in there yet. So there's 3 of you. But you're the big scary guy, so you'll get 2 attacks. So.
Yeah, Ox is in there too. So there's
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, Ox is in there. So you all get 1 attack.
I'll just lay down for a second.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine. Let's see here. So who wants to take the first attack and who wants to take? I'll go from left to right or right to left.
I'll take the first attack.
You take the first attack. All right. It misses. Who wants to take the next?
I'll go
attack?
next.
7 will not hit you. Third attack. Who wants to take that? All right. 8 does not hit you.
Sure.
17. That does hit you.
Yep.
Wow.
Sorry, Ox.
So
Ox.
let's see here. 17. What is your defense?
12.
12. So that beats you by 5. So add 5 to 10, 15 damage before toughness.
All right.
His toughness is
12.
right.
So I take 3.
So he smashes a bar stool over your head, and you actually kind of felt that almost.
I kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I pop my neck.
You have a splinter, one single splinter.
You made me bleed my own blood.
And then I grunt.
Yeah. The other 5 have all gotten downstairs, have all gotten guns out.
Sun's out.
Yeah. Let's see here. What color are you again?
Green.
Green. Okay. Where did that go?
It's
I'm
behind you.
behind you.
There it is. Yeah. It's next.
Yay.
So, yeah, they have all gotten, like, shotguns and pistols out. Or actually, no, we'll say Uzis.
So I'm on the stairs coming into
AKs.
the room, right? Where are they in relation to me? If I'm on the stairs coming up behind them?
You can be on the stairs. I mean, you're on the first floor, which is there's obviously the disco area with the disco ball. There's a bar. There's some tables around the disco area.
So you're saying there's 5 mooks down there with guns?
Yes, they were all scattered around the bar, around the first floor to grab guns from various hiding places, from behind the bar,
No, I'm by
that kind of
myself.
stuff.
Start the turntable.
So they're all scattered about. But they're clearly going to. They're just grabbing guns before they head up.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is position myself like where the stairwell is,
Yeah.
and basically blocking it off so they can't get past me.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my shotgun.
Okay. You're gonna start shooting.
Yes.
All right. Where was your shotguns concealed?
In the crate that I was carrying.
Okay. Well,
She was carrying a
I stated that I was carrying the crate with an invoice. I was very specific.
I'm gonna say it's gonna take you to draw your shotgun. Will take you. That will be your action, Kim. It's a big shotgun. You had to hide. It's not like a pistol.
Oh, Ross, it's a crate. Give it to her.
Yeah, no, you can. It's just going to take you time to dig it out from the crate.
You have no other choice.
It's a big gun. Like it's not like
Next time, just put it in a flower box.
if it was a pistol taped to the side, I would allow you to shoot. But
Okay,
like,
fine. I'm going to get my gun out.
All right. So you're gonna. But they won't notice you. You could actually still be like kind of concealed about it. So they won't.
I'm in the shadows.
Well, yeah. Ox, you're up next.
All right, so we're in there with the manager, right?
Yeah.
The manager and the bouncer, Bowie and Yo-Yo.
Oh, Yo-Yo's come up there too?
Yes.
Okay.
He even kicked Grasshopper in the chin.
And you have a +1 against Yo-Yo.
Okay. Well,
Does he?
I added
yeah,
it.
courtesy
Oh,
of
added
her.
one. When he
Just to recap, we've noticed so far that the manager takes less from up close attacks, and the bouncer takes less from
Range.
guns. All right. I wheel around to Yo-Yo and, like, just momentum, flat side,
Okay.
up his face.
All right.
Is this your establishing shot?
Yeah, this is my first martial arts attack of any fight.
Okay.
Of
Does that
the
give
fight.
you? Does that give?
+2 bonus.
Oh well. Sorry.
By all means.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna go all Zangief pile driver on it and try to hit them both. since I have the +2, I'll
that'll
be rolling
negate the
even.
penalty.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be cool.
You're gonna spend a fortune.
Yeah.
So are you crushing man's
What's your -1?
head like spin between your thighs?
Okay.
And pickle going.
No, I think he's doing the lariat.
So yeah, that's net +1. Yeah, 13, 14 against Yo-Yo.
14 against Yo-Yo. You have to beat his defense. 14 against Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
And you hit him because he only has
Both of them.
The officer has a +1 ties go to the defender.
Okay.
You have to beat his defense.
Sorry if that's what you said. I just didn't.
No. You have to
comprehend.
exceed. You have to exceed. So you do not hit the manager. Bowie ducks in time. But
He
Yo-Yo
was the second one.
Yeah.
He had a chance to see it coming.
Yeah. I think the margin of success was 1. So what's your damage rating?
14 or 13.
13.
And I have a +1 versus him. So,
So 15.
yeah.
15 minus his toughness of 6. So that's 9. Yo-Yo's having a bad day.
He is the quarry. Things
Yeah.
are harder for him.
So that takes you down to 5. A lot of people acting on 5. But Bowie gets to go.
Bowie gets to go.
Bowie, let's see here. He will jump back and open fire with his Makarov pistol at probably. God, there's so many targets.
Target-rich environment.
Yeah, it is a target version. Right? He's screaming out in Russian.
Oh, he's screaming in Russian.
Yeah, well, he works for Russian syndicates, so you know.
I didn't realize he was.
He will probably.
Russian to speak Russian.
He'll shoot you too.
Okay.
Yeah, you have another. I'll say he shoots the full metal nut bowl.
Okay.
He shoots Badger. So black side.
Well, no, I don't mind.
So 2 plus 13, 15.
My defense is 15 because of nutball luck.
Oh, well, there you go. So,
Because when I threw the gun behind me and was drawing the other one, I bent down.
all right. A bust behind you explodes. It's a very gaudily decorated office, by the way. Lots of gold plating and Roman busts and that kind of thing. It just makes no sense.
So
fashion-wise.
Death Mask of Caesar just explodes.
Oh, yeah. Essentially. So that puts him to 4. And now, let's see here. I think, green was 6. Black die is Yo-Yo. And then green, Mongoose. You get to act.
I'm going to open fire on all the guys.
Okay. Do you want to just shoot one at a time, or?
Well, they're probably like close together. Does it track?
No, they're scattered about. I specifically said they're scattered.
Okay. I'll start from nearest to farthest.
You have a shotgun, so all right. You target one by the bar who's about to head up.
Oh, sorry.
All right. 13 gun. Oh, 10.
10 total.
Yeah.
Liquor. They will need more liquor after this.
Liquor explodes.
Liquor
around his head.
explodes from the bar as he ducks down. They are quite perturbed by you. So the Yo-Yo. Let's see, who attacked Yo-Yo last? He did. He takes that on as a challenge. He will.
Are you looking for a challenge?
Here comes a new challenger.
20 XD6.
The fight will come down here.
He will. I'm looking for the weapon damage stats.
I hit the things if I miss.
Round 1.
Come down here. Do you want to come down?
Dive kick!
I should be fighting
He is going to. There it is, combat now. Well, no, he's using martial arts. He's got better than that. So he was just going to punch Bill in the face, or punch Ox in the face. 1 plus 13, 14.
Yeah, that gets above my defense.
What's your defense?
12.
12, 14. So 2 plus 10, 12 damage.
My toughness is 12.
All right. He realizes that attacking him unarmed will do nothing. Ping.
Pain don't hurt.
Yeah. Ping don't hurt.
By its very definition, it does.
Ping doesn't hurt. His character name is Yo-Yo Ping. So he goes down to 3. And so did you, because, you shot and missed. Let's see here. So all the moves are going to act now. And all 5 of them are going to be targeted you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Choices were made.
Choices were made. But first, we have some other things. Pink, Magpie.
Feeling a little reckless.
Well, I guess I don't want to keep martial artsing this guy because it doesn't seem to do anything.
Well, Yo-Yo's taken several good hits. No one's hit Bowie yet, as far as,
Yeah, but I
No,
keep.
you hit Bowie from the first.
She kept him from yelling
kept
out.
him from yelling.
But then
So I
someone
slowed down
shot the
the
window,
moves.
so... yeah, kind of.
Maybe. But yeah, and that's all I've
Because
done.
we're spot.
basically.
No, wait, wrong
So I think I should probably just pull out my Beretta and
We're Al Exterminator.
shoot Yo-Yo.
Okay, yeah.
No, wait. Yo-Yo?
Yo-Yo's the bouncer.
Yo-Yo is the one who takes less damage from
for
firearms.
ranged attacks.
Yes.
So
He's a
maybe
better
I
defensive.
so I should shoot Bowie trying for non-lethal.
You can shoot him in the leg, sure.
Yeah.
Terminator rule.
That, and he has, he's a named character.
He's pulled out a gun at this point, so it's
Yeah.
pretty safe to pull out my
Sure.
own gun. So yeah, I'm gonna pull out my gun and shoot Bowie.
Okay.
Well, that explodes, so that's good. And it explodes again.
Slowly.
Disarm.
Okay, so 13 plus 1, 14 plus 6, 23.
23. That beats his defense of 13.
Effectively.
10 plus, what is your weapon?
My weapon is
what's
an
the-
8.
An 8. 10, so 18 damage. Okay. 18 damage in one hit. All right.
It's at a shrill
you can
cry.
choose-
across
oh
the
yeah,
floor.
that's a stunt. So you can offer a additional benefit of some kind. What do you want that benefit to be? Like, describe your stunt, and maybe I can figure it out.
Okay, so
Always taking.
he's like basically
18
stopped paying
minus
attention
5,
to
13.
me entirely.
Okay.
Just kneecap him real hard. We want to take him alive.
True.
Sure. So can I like add basically a martial arts? Like I shoot him, like
yeah, in a knee. He can't run.
completely through the knee, so he cannot run.
Yeah.
He can no longer be an adventurer.
Yeah. Damn it. I was going to say it too.
Sorry.
Yeah, you shoot him in the knee. He can still shoot at other people.
Sure.
But he won't be able to run away.
I was
Okay.
once a club owner.
Yeah.
Does that like actually like knock him down for a little bit? Like
He will still get to act.
Okay.
So because you haven't put him past any thresholds yet. So then Badger.
Okay.
Badger.
Okay, so a lot of people are ganging up on Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
And it looks like we've already pretty much dead. Those mooks that are in there. I'm just going to... How many are there total upstairs?
Right now there's 4.
4.
no, I shot Bowie.
Okay.
I'm gonna start shooting mooks.
Okay. Just 1 or
I'll go for 2.
okay.
So
Minus
it's,
2 your roll.
All right.
2 mooks.
I'll miss anyways, don't worry about it. Actually,
Ooh.
it's 10 minus 4, so 6. 19.
19. That will totally kill 2 mooks.
So just calmly, barely even looking. Well, stare at one, shoot one, then gun behind the head, shoot the one behind me.
Very good. 2 of them go down, staggering as one of them starts falling down the staircase. Thunk, 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 thunk. The other one
Move out
goes
the way.
out the other window, staggering back. There's still 2 more upstairs though. Ox, you're brown, so you have another action.
Help me.
Okay.
What number are we on? What shot are we on?
I'm
5.
Five.
named guys. So Yo-Yo got in close to try to punch me, right?
Yes.
All right. He hasn't done anything else since. I'm a headbutt him.
Logical.
I'm a headbutt.
It's unorthodox, but I'm going to allow it.
It's 14.
14. 14 will hit.
right.
So.
The
His
margin of
defensive
success
is 1.
is 1. So 14 damage.
14 minus 6, 8. Puts him at 25. He's only got 10 left. He's barely holding up. He is not having a good day. It is,
Oh, yeah, 1 point bonus.
yeah. Okay, so.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Acquired.
26.
All right, so 26. So finally the mooks get to go.
Bullshit.
Both of them are mad at Badger.
I wonder why.
But do you want to do your attacks first?
Let's do mine first.
All right.
Every way.
What is your defense?
My defense is 14.
All right, so you basically, after you try to shoot them, they all look at you. They yell out something, "Get her!" And the entire discotheque is just ruined with gunfire. As they open up, they start spraying and praying with AKs and Makarovs.
Yeah.
So let's see: 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 miss, 4 miss, 5 miss.
Can the music have come on?
I feel like
Oh yeah, actually a bullet
the
turned.
disco ball comes on, so they can't really see
Actually,
what
A
they're
stray
doing.
bullet hits the AV
Exactly.
system. This is the 80s.
In fact, I'm
Actually, I
standing
think
there
Under Pressure
doing
should be
the
playing.
Beach dance while they shoot
It
around
is,
me.
no, it's Eurythmics.
Sweet Dreams.
Sweet Dreams are made of these.
I do an interpretive dance on the stairs while they fire around me.
As you are, yeah. It is quite dramatic, but nothing. So you'll take the final 2 attacks.
Okay.
What's your defense?
Versus guns.
Yeah.
I have a difference now. It is now 15
15. Both miss.
because I'm lucky.
Yeah. So
Because guns like me.
Yeah, they are shooting at you, but at 15, yeah, you have to exceed the roll. So one of them did get a 15, but only a 15. So all 7 miss. So good for you guys.
Sorry, Mooks.
So Bowie.
I'm going to interrupt Bowie first.
Oh, Wolf is
And play my Like the Cavalry. So,
Okay.
since I was not with the other PCs when they arrived at the scene, I can show up mid-fight during or after sequence 1, shot 4, and reveal myself anywhere in the fight. without having to explain. I got that. So I'm gonna pop up from behind.
There's
DJ
a desk.
booth.
There's a desk.
The DJ
Oh, the
booth.
DJ booth.
Yeah,
With
with
okay.
my K2 rifle out and open fire into the
into the moves. All right.
That's how the music came on.
Dramatic opening.
You should choose the song then.
You get
killing
them.
by.
Well, the first one was Eurythmics. You can change it. I will let you actually change the song. Anything from the 80s or earlier. But there's, so go ahead and roll. It actually sounds a lot like Vaporwave stuff because they all get stuff from Hong Kong there. So go ahead and make an attack roll. Are you attacking, how many, you can attack more than one mook for a -2 penalty per additional mook. There's 5 down there. So
Okay.
So shooting 2 would be -2, shooting 3 would be -4, and so on and so forth. Their defense is a 13. So
Your gun's a 13.
Yeah. I'm going to use my
you need a
ammunitional-
positive just to hit 1.
Yeah. So I got an ammunitional rescue. I'll go for 3 of them.
Okay. So that's -4.
Right.
But-
So after using like the cavalry, my first gun attack gains a +4.
Okay, so just are you spending a fortune to anything, or are you just gonna?
I can reverse the
Okay,
result,
you are in the
so-
same scene, so yeah.
All right. So
How many is shooting?
3 of them.
3.
Awesome.
Yeah, because see, you've gunned down 3 of them.
Yikes. So
Oh, that's a
Was
negative.
that the negative?
Yeah, that was the negative.
Reverse it.
okay.
Still explodes.
So
It
Well,
still
go and roll,
explodes,
see what it is.
But
Yeah.
it's positive.
okay. So it's a 5 as well.
So you're +6.
+5.
No.
Oh, even.
You had a -5
Yeah.
that cancels the +5. You're up 6.
Your other bonuses.
No.
Have a 6.
This was negative.
But
yeah,
she
but
reversed it.
She reversed it, so I made it positive.
Yes.
Okay, so 5 plus your guns of 13, so 18.
Right. Plus I have that skull on the rifle, which you said was a +1.
Oh yeah, +1 to your attack rolls. Yeah.
Okay.
So 19.
So 19.
Yeah, 3 will go down. You can also get an additional result aside from that. You could shoot a 4th one if you wanted to, or have some other benefit as you stunt. You could dive out of the booth and just in a hail.
Suppressing fire!
Because this is very much a John Woo movie.
No, yeah,
Jumps are flying.
I think the suppressing
rain
fire
puddles everywhere.
Is
Okay, so you.
Not a trench coat this time.
Actually, you could just suppress the remaining 2 so that they
Right.
can't act the rest of this round. All right. So they all right. So you're there. That moves you to 1. So Bowie still gets to act though.
Yeah.
You
I'm
didn't
not upstairs. I'm downstairs.
He is going to shoot. Who's the one who shot him in the knee?
Me.
Oh yeah, no, definitely gonna shoot you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, turnabout's fair.
Can I dodge though?
You can dodge. Oh yeah, I forgot to totally mention the dodge rule. Jason and Aaron, you can give up 1 shot of your action. I think I kind of mentioned at the beginning.
Yeah,
but,
you did.
Yeah.
it gives you a +2 to your roll. Let me double check. It's either a +2 or a +3.
I think it's 3.
Dodge. Dodge. Yeah. It costs you 1 shot, increases your defense by 3 for the duration of the single attack you are interrupting.
Yeah.
So,
So, I
you wanna
get
do that?
+3 to this attack.
Okay. And you are pink, so that will move you down to 1. And
Also, by the way, I was thinking more of something like Queen's Another One Bites.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was started on your rhythmic, but you lean over, hit up, smack with your elbow, and another one bites the dust. The mixtape is alive, so it's a 1 plus 13, 14, which is lower than your defense now of 16.
Yeah.
So he misses because you dodged. So he shoots where you were.
But I'm not there anymore.
You dive behind the little end table that has the bag, the duffel bag in it, and it explodes, sending a white powder
the
throughout the
duffel
room.
bag explodes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're
White powder.
Yeah.
Don't sniff too hard.
Meanwhile, downstairs, you bump it again, and what is Clapton doing on here?
Heyo.
Who listens to Layla anymore?
She's alright, she's alright, she's alright.
All right, so now we're checking out 3 last actions, basically, for most of you. Green mongoose.
Yep, I'm going to shoot at the remaining one. 2. There's 2, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll just shoot at 1 though, the one that's closest to me. Because
Okay.
I rarely succeed with guns.
that negative?
Rarely succeed
It's
with
gonna be
guns.
real bad.
Really?
Wait a
We'll say you miss.
Yeah, I do.
You didn't critically fail though, so nothing additionally bad happens to you. Let's see.
I distract them.
hold
What
on.
is your reload value? The third number on your gun.
5.
Okay.
Wait, the third
Third
number?
or second?
I think it's damage concealment.
Yeah, you said it was damage.
What counts as a way awful? Is a crit fail way awful?
Concealment reload.
Yeah, so
I
the
thought
third number.
I was confused.
Yeah.
I had it mixed up.
4. So roll d6.
2.
2. Your gun's empty. So.
Shoot.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
Is this considered a way awful failure on an attack?
Hey man, what are you doing?
Why do you have a thing you can do?
Yes, I can spend one shot to throw a gun at her.
You're not in the same
not in
area.
the
No, it's not in the area.
I mean, you could chuck it
Yeah.
down the stairs, but I don't think it's really
Someone's gun is empty.
Reliable.
Gun sense is stealing!
So blue, that is grasshopper. What
So
do
can I
you
reload my gun?
on your next action?
Alright.
So I will be attacking Yo-Yo, hopefully
Okay.
taking him out. I did have a question on the martial arts. If you just roll, what would be the damage on that total?
It usually says if you're a trained martial, there are sticks that raise it. The default value is 7, I believe.
Martial arts.
12. Yeah, I have its backup, so with that...
Well, no, the damage value is listed with your other weapons. Let me look at the Mass Avenger.
Yeah, because the only one I have is the cold. Is
Okay,
the only
you
thing
don't
less.
have
And my
value for
backup
melee
attack
weapon.
is martial arts, so...
Let's see here.
Oh, the damage. Sorry.
Yeah, certain characters have sticks that allow them to use martial arts at an additional level, but you are not one of them.
Yeah, I was wondering if it would just be better, because I know Yo-Yo
So the default value for martial arts is 7.
is 7.
I mean, 7 damage
so it'd be 7 damage, so to...
plus your outcome.
Okay. But I don't want him to go for that bonus on ranged attacks, though. That's
It's
my
only a
only,
+1. So.
only a +1. It's only a +1 on ranged attacks.
Yeah, +1 defense.
+1 defense. Oh, screw it. Then we're going with full guns then.
Okay.
So, and I will be spending another fortune to up that. And does the +1 she gave carry over to every attack, or is it just one round?
It was for
Just the whole fight.
The whole fight. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Ah.
Yeah, unarmed does 7 damage. Knives, tonfas, nunchuck, pistol butts do 8. Yeah.
So we'll do the guns. All right, try this again.
Yeah, try and keep it on the pace.
Ooh, God. Oh, God. Yep, this is going to be good.
Did you get a critical?
Well, like I said, on my good dice, I got a 6, and the bad dice is only a 1, and that explodes, so let's roll that again. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14, 13, so 26 total.
26, okay. What happens? He is not, if you want to kill him, he is dead. So describe what happens.
He tries, as I'm running forward, he sees the gun in hand. He tries to block his army, but I managed to wrap around, get him in a pin, at least get him behind with a chokehold, put the gun up, finishing move.
Okay, you gun kata him. It's quite effective.
Gory through the head, blood.
The other two,
sliding across my
as a
mask.
bonus, the other two
Corey's dead.
mooks in the room. One jumps out the window.
Oh, I do have Trample Evildoers Ghost, so could I know it's only for mooks, but
What does it do?
when you attack a single mook, which is the problem,
Yeah.
and drop it, 4 other mooks cheese it. If your positive die exploded, a total of 6 mooks cheese it.
Well, the other one, you saw that the other two leave, so they're running away. But yeah, good job. Yo-Yo is no more, so don't worry about that.
What do we get for our quarry? Sorry.
It's just a bonus to attack a particular guy.
Oh, okay.
They don't
Yo-Yo
really
was
kill.
has killed multiple people, so
He was a bad man. He needed
You
to
get
go
a
down.
warm, fuzzy feeling when you blow his brains out. That's what you get.
So, at this point, the fight's basically over. You can hear police sirens in the distance. You can trundle Bowie up. He drops his gun.
What about the duffel bag?
duffel bags?
full of
full-
Exploded.
It's leaking coke,
Okay.
but
We
Okay.
can probably just leave that then.
yeah, you can leave it there.
The cops are coming.
Okay, I need some.
So all of you,
I throw Bowie over my shoulder.
all right, yeah.
Running for the door.
You all have your masks on. You in the blur of combat, you don't remember exactly putting it on for some of you, but yeah, it was there. Yeah, it happened.
I wear no mask.
So somebody can either give me a driving check or infiltration or
I have
intrusion. Yeah, give me a driving check.
I'm intrigued.
As you have to drive to the docks to get to the houseboat.
So that's 8, 5,
You're
3,
drunk.
7.
Do you need to reverse the
It's up to you.
fortune over there?
It's as it stands. It's driving is total 7. So after the roll, if we reverse it, it will
fine.
succeed.
It's not fine. Let's just go ahead and reverse that fortune. I told you that you really needed to pay attention because I know you've been a little dazed lately, but this is serious now.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
time to focus, okay?
Yeah, you
Do this
avoid
by smacking him in the face.
driving through
Upside head.
a couple of street side stalls and vendors.
Whoops.
Almost get on the sidewalk, but you don't. So, and you manage to get out in time before the police show up, and you ditch your vehicle. And it's easy to get one man onto a houseboat. You even bandage his knee up so he won't bleed out before you can ask him questions. So you have someone to interrogate.
Yay!
Yay! But you can hear over the radio, oh, there's been another shootout at the, let's see here.
Discotheque.
At the discotheque. What's the name of it?
Is it a Russian discotheque? Typically speaking, or is it more?
Well, they
Hong Kong?
just have weird names.
It's Moose and Squirrel.
Yeah.
Show deck.
Yeah, Natasha's discotheque.
Yeah, Natasha's discotheque. All right. Yeah. No, Potsylvania. Is the name of the discotheque. So you get there. He looks at you, pale because he's lost a bit of blood. He's in a lot of pain. He's probably on the verge of passing out. He said, "What do you maniacs want? I just run a legitimate business."
A legitimate business as a cop.
Our cop's allowed to have a side business. It's not against the rules.
Involving cocaine.
You're not internal affairs.
A cocaine, a duffel bag full
I don't know
of
anything
cocaine?
about that. You brought that there.
No, sure didn't.
Don't try that trick on us.
Where's vigilante? What do you want anyway? We're trying. What do you want?
What's that?
What
So-
do we want?
What do we want?
Well, you're trying to find Boris. Remember, Boris is the one who was trying to buy those photos
Right.
of your deaths.
Where's Boris?
Boris, you want Boris?
Yes.
You don't want. Look, Boris will kill me if I give up his.
Intimidate, just go
Actually,
there.
That's fine.
We will kill you now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be rummaging through my gun sack.
Okay.
So, and sorry, I forgot to. Okay, I got my fortune back. Sorry, I forgot to roll that the last time.
Okay.
But I will not spend on this.
Sure.
All right, intimidation. Two twos.
So you now re-roll to see if it's a good or bad.
Yeah, good or bad.
It's
I thought it was only double
No,
sixes.
it's
Yeah, it's only
just-
sixes.
Oh, it's no sixes.
Yeah,
Okay.
double sixes.
My bad.
Double six. Okay, well,
It's
never
not red
Cancel each
markers.
other out.
Oh, sorry.
It was just
It
So
was
you
two,
get
so-
what's your
Pure rating.
intimidation?
12.
12. So it's gonna be.
Okay. So it's a 12.
Thank
He. Look, Boris, you don't understand. He's not like other gangsters. He has something else in mind. This isn't about money or profit for him. This is some obsession of his. If you get tangled up in that, people, his inner circle, they're all. You don't just walk away. It's not worth it. Whatever you're here for.
I think we're already tangled up.
Okay.
You're talking to a bunch of people with animal masks who just shot up a discotheque.
All right.
Oh
my turn.
God, I almost want to pull a Kayla because we have the pictures, don't we?
You do have the pictures.
I would have them on me, yes.
So
Yeah.
we're already dead. We want to find who killed us to get satisfaction.
Oh God. It's starting. It's in. It's here. It doesn't matter now. It's all gonna fall apart. There's a number in my pocket. You can call it. There'll be someone there. Tell them. Tell him the flowers are ready for the funeral. That's the code word. He'll tell you where to go. That's all I know. I swear.
And when we go to where they say, who will be there?
That's all I know. I mean, that's how I'm supposed to get in touch with Boris to give him. He only accepts messages in person, so he'd be taken there. I don't know who's going to be there to pick me up. I mean, they blindfold me.
Said the flowers are ready.
The flowers are ready for the funeral.
And how do we know you're not setting us up?
What do you want from me? I just run a nightclub. I mean,
Maybe you should
And I'm a dirty cop.
well, that too, but they don't trust me. I'll be back. You can decide what your next move will be, or how you want to process it.
I would say take his wallet.
That's his
His wallet, yeah.
It's going to have some information in it, probably.
And let him go swim.
Well, we could pose as him somehow.
If we have the wallet,
Don't forget the information I got that we got an entire hit team of cops just waiting to ambush us along with moves.
Right. That thing.
That thing.
I think we have two people that are established as having cell phones, so obviously they
I
have
have a
them
cell
with
phone.
them.
Yeah.
So we call the number and have him say it.
sounds good.
Oh, that's true.
I still say take his wallet.
Well, sure.
You can, you can be a hoarder if you want. Like,
It's not a hoarder. It's information.
Are you going to give him a bag of hot dogs in return?
No.
Okay.
He does not have $4.75.
But you don't take.
Oh man. Someday I'll work that in more.
You don't take one for that?
I'll take a Merc.
Oh, God.
oh man.
What?
All right, have you figured out what your next move is going to be?
Steal his wallet.
All right, you find his wallet.
Check your. No, check. Is there anything notable in his wallet? Like.
There's the number. That's where he kept it. It was in his pocket. He has a Hong Kong ID badge, a police ID badge. There is a little black book with several numbers, all with women's names by them.
We'll take that too.
Yeah. Let's see here. And in fact, there is. What's the name of your friend that's missing?
What's the name of your friend?
It's you.
No, what's the name of your friend?
No, that's her character's name.
Oh.
Yeah,
that
might
wouldn't
work.
work.
Dang it. I don't know, because I don't have my book
granted-
of Hong Kong names.
Granted, there's more than one Kylie in Hong Kong, but law
That'd
of
be
narrative conservatism.
Okay, so if you just want a Hong Kong.
Yeah,
name?
it's fine.
Okay. Oh, it's on page 220.
220.
So that name is in there, but it's a first name.
So also, since we've established that the rich characters have cell phones,
Yes.
they're going to call the number and have him say it.
Jade. It's Jade.
Okay, Jade. There's a number there for Jade. Okay. Okay, so he is eager to not, cooperate. Weirdly enough.
Okay.
I'm asking him about the numbers. Like, what are these numbers?
Who are these
Well, he's
people?
doing the phone call right now.
Sure. Okay.
So he said the flowers are ready for the funeral, and very well proceed to there is the lobby of the what's the name of the skyscraper in Hong Kong?
Sunshine.
World Trade Center?
Oh, that's Tokyo, but that's
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, Tokyo for Sunshine.
But well, they expand it. There's a Sunshine 90 skyscraper, and in there. So yes, Sunshine 90. It's a skyscraper in the downtown part of Hong Kong. The nice fashion, financial district. So you would, if you went there in, blood-drenched clothing, you would stick out. There will be a car waiting for you. That's what the voice and then it hangs up.
I can provide dry cleaning for anybody who wants it.
I can get my own
That's
dry
nice of
cleaning
you.
things.
It's vaguely racist.
Anyway, I'm still asking.
Thinking of. Damn it.
I'm still asking about what these numbers are.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm still asking about what these numbers are.
Ladies'
Who
numbers.
Jade is.
They're just friends.
Who's Jade?
Why?
Because I'm looking for a Jade.
she's I introduced her. Well, I should have crossed that name out. I introduced her to the Russians. Boris likes her apparently. She's with him now, I think.
Is she there by choice?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't she be?
What is
I
choice
think
actually?
I want to punch him.
Oh, you can. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna punch him.
Okay. All right. No, I'm sorry. Just. Wait. No. Wait. Jade. No. Sorry. Wait. Did she go with? Was that the one oh God, I wasn't very sober that night. There's another person I've been, helping with, an American. His name is, I know him as Richard. Jade may have been going to him instead.
Who is Richard? Tell me more about him.
He's a wealthy businessman who... I don't know. He just has certain, needs, and he uses people like us to procure them. He's. I have his number. It's in the back. It's the unmarked one. Just R.
Did you procure Jade? I think you should kill him.
Well, it depends on this answer, doesn't it?
Jade had debts. She had a gambling problem. She wasn't very good at it.
While he's talking to accelerate his speech a little bit and give them a little more leverage if they want to intimidate.
Okay.
I'm going to start grabbing a chain and walking over to wrapping it around his ankles.
Okay. No, please.
I'll put my foot on his chair and start leaning it over the side of the
I can
house.
be useful to you. If you want to talk I could get you in to talk to Richard. I could have him. You could be the next. You could go undercover and find out where he is, what he wants.
You could do that.
Okay, I tell you to stop.
Okay. Pull the chain off.
And I say we'll consider it, and then we need to lock him in the closet or something.
Look at it. Throw a cheese sandwich in there.
All right, you're on a houseboat in the bay.
So
Getting
let's
away.
talk about this, guys.
All right, so you have a couple of leads now. You could go to Sunshine 90, and you could, or you could have him call up Richard and find out where he is. And because, that's for you. You don't know what else his lead is, but apparently he's an American for one thing, which is unusual. A rich American procuring things is suspicious. Yeah, what are you guys thinking?
I think we should do both.
Okay.
I'm gonna be following up the Jade lead. Is there any sort of assess honesty or whatever? Do we know if Jade is supposed does it seem like Jade is much more likely to be with Richard, or if she's more likely to be with
roll with
Boris?
with a skill of 7.
Okay.
If I rolled detective, would it make a difference?
7 plus 3, 10.
10. You think he genuinely is confused. He might. He really wants to be right. He doesn't know though.
Okay.
He doesn't want to get it wrong with you guys because he knows if he gets something wrong, you will probably throw him into the bay.
But did it seem like he does
Not if
he
he was
genuinely
just
think
wrong.
that she's with Richard
bad guy.
then?
He thinks there's a good. Probably he wouldn't have brought it up if he didn't think there was
Okay.
a solid chance.
Okay.
Do you have a picture of Jade?
Yeah, but
Because if we split up, then we can be looking for her.
yeah. Yes, I have a
If
picture.
you go to
and I
Richard and we
show-
go to Boris. Yeah.
I show everybody Jade's picture.
Okay. So you could call up, Richard, and find out where he is. Certainly, you with your skill in seduction, it sounds like you'd find it easy to talk your way into that place.
Mm-hmm.
So the rest of you could go try and sneak into Sunshine 90 or around it to see what's going on with that.
Well, I know whatever I'm doing, I'm not good at sneaky. I can be less loud than something else.
Well, yeah.
This is not a sneaky character.
You could procure another vehicle to hide in until something happens.
I have intrusion. Does that work?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a sneaky skill.
Or you can dress me up as a janitor and I can put
Why
the
do I need to dress you?
No, I'm saying
know how to dress
because he's a head wound victim. Okay. No, you get the right uniform for wherever we're going into.
Right, okay.
And then I just, as a janitor, grab a rolling bin, put the gun bag in that.
You actually could. There's a lot of people who just go around picking up, things to recycle. So you could be one of those people with a big trash can,
Okay.
kind of like a bag lady or something like that. But
Then we don't even need to get you a costume.
yeah.
There we go.
So yeah, you could do that.
All right.
I'd allow you to do that.
So I will start setting that up in whichever location you guys think I need to be in.
So well, you don't know where Richard is. Someone would have to call him, or you have to
Yeah,
have,
well, we're gonna
verify.
work with good old Bowie to figure out a plan. I feel like I need at least one other person to go with me.
Well, the drifter apparently can be anywhere. It can just be there.
But she's been kidnapped. Like, it's not like they're like going by choice. So it makes sense to have some sort of tough. I'm clearly not going to trust Bowie. To be the tough. So we need to have somebody else who he's just like Bowie's just setting it up.
Sure.
With Richard. So does then
Well, and the tough should probably be hidden because Richard won't actually interact with you if you have a large man standing next to you.
Well, no, he's the person who's bringing me to Richard.
That's what you're saying.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
The delivery guy.
Yeah, he's a little. Yeah, exactly. So, like, does anybody just want to go with me, or?
Sure.
Okay.
Can
Or I would
delivery guy.
Yeah, or if I can act as the delivery one and kind of and just use intimidation to act as.
So can I.
Okay.
I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I just think I need at least one person. Like, makes the most sense to
Okay.
me.
Well,
so.
how about Ox then? 'Cause,
Okay.
Yeah,
Big bruiser makes sense.
All right.
fake tie up hands or something. Like,
Drift.
and I'll act drugged.
We totally have zip ties on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has happened before.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
the first rodeo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and my second rodeo. This is my first rodeo. So all right. So team. So Bowie, you have Bowie call up Richard. Richard says, "Oh, good. I've so wanted to hear from you again. You're such an excellent curer of things. I have just secured a mansion I'm renting up near Aberdeen, near Victoria Peak, up in the hills, up on the mountain. So it's a very lovely view of the city. He gives you an address, or gives Bowie an address. Says, please come in. My guards will let you in. Though of course they know you, so I look forward to that. So.
Bowie says that he can't take time out of his busy schedule to personally deliver, but he's sending in his best delivery man. You'll recognize him
He's hard to miss.
by
His largeness.
size.
Oh, well, okay. I trust you. So, all right. So you two head up on your way. So the rest of you are checking out Sunshine 90, I guess. All right. So you're dressed up as a rag or
I just put on my rattiest
Scavenger,
clothes that
yeah.
are not bloody.
Maybe Jason is.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Detective.
oh yeah, Wolf can be anywhere.
Turns out I was in this cardboard
He's the
box
reserve.
all along.
He's the reserve vigilante. Vigilante.
Can I do detective work to see what businesses would either look suspicious or off within the others located at Sunshine 90?
Define that.
One that may look as an obvious shell company for something. So
All right, roll.
Vandalay Industries.
let's see, 5-4, only a +1, so that will be 16 on my detective roll.
16. Okay. With a 16. scene, there are several suspicious companies. Nakatomi Heavy Industries, Wayland Yutani. It's the 80s, man. Gotta get those references in there.
Arasaka.
Yeah. They're all European or Japanese, though, except for one.
That's Russian?
That is actually American.
Dun, dun, dun.
But it is it has a Russian name, but it's registered in Florida.
Well, it needs to go down regardless.
Wow. Okay. What is the name? I will say Ramses. Ramses, which has the Russian CEO and
does it have a large owl on its logo?
Actually, yes, it has an owl. So it is there. Yeah.
So, and what is it's claiming to be its primary business?
Import export
Of what?
multiple things.
Okay.
Multiple.
Yeah, you can't get it's the 80s. You can't get that much detailed information that quickly. You can't Google it.
Okay. So we can try to break in there, or we can.
Well, it's mid-evening. It's like
Okay.
8 or 9 o'clock. Well, it's after business hours for certain. So you would have to break in. But there's a car waiting out there. What are you dressed as then, Grasshopper?
I just have a normal, kind of casual business suit on at the moment.
All right.
Although my stuff
Worker
is
bee. Worker bee, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do have my equipment in a duffel bag available when I need it. So.
Worker bee with a duffel bag. Okay.
I can carry it.
Yeah. What about you, Mongoose?
Yeah, okay.
I'll be
Okay, that's probably
dressed as a worker person too, but I want some kind of large container. What kind
Okay.
of large container should I have?
Well, you need to describe what this large container.
Oh no, I'm thinking. I just want to be in a situation where I can easily retrieve my gun, not a crate.
Yeah.
Not a crate.
Well, duffel bag would work, but you would be carrying around a long duffel
Long
bag.
duffel bag, which is a bit suspicious.
Yes.
The trash can, that would work.
If you want to be a trash person, yes.
I'll be a trash person.
Okay.
Well, like a building trash person, not an on the street trash
Okay.
Oh, I see how it is. You get yourself the disguise.
Okay.
person. Yeah. I dressed myself. So I want one of those like rolly trash cans.
Okay.
The rolly
Then
ones.
this will take you some time to set up.
I got a minute.
yeah.
Really, I just have to break into the janitor closet. That does not take.
Well, you're outside. I mean, you have to.
I have intrusion.
Okay.
I'll
well.
get in.
Well. Okay. So if you want to get in, you'll have to cross the street, and there's a car waiting out the side, and there are several Russians, loitering around it. So that's the thing. It's an actively guarded site. So if you want to get into that far in the janitor's closet, you either have to ninja your way in without being seen at all, or you need to blend in with the street side. So like a trash picker, like
I could
Badger,
distract them
or
a
a
little bit.
salary man, like Grasshopper, blends in. So
But if I distract the Russians a little bit by, I don't know, accidentally bumping into their car.
they would probably try and beat the crap out of you.
Yeah.
Ah,
I just
sure.
hide in your trash can.
Because they're
and you could roll me
Russians.
by.
They're Russian gangsters, yeah.
Yeah, Russian toughs.
Okay, so
I feel like we don't want to actually interact with them if we can help it.
No touch car.
Yeah.
okay, so instead of actually,
Bill has got the about
yeah.
About the size
Okay,
of it.
so how's this? If I have a large bin that I'm just keeping
Yeah.
other stuff, and a few like
You're looking for soda cans and beer bottles.
right.
Turns out it's
I can
actually
get closer
full
to the
of
building at
pellets.
least, right?
You can walk in front of it.
So I can't get into the alley or whatever.
It's a skyscraper, not like a little building.
Okay.
There is a side street. I mean, there is.
where would
There's
the
a space
fire
between
escape?
the two buildings.
Like,
so-
where is their trash going to be when it's put outside?
Yeah, the dumpster, the fire escape.
Yeah, you look down there. You can see there's security cameras, and there is a uniformed security guard walking around that area.
Regular clothes, so that means I've probably got some kind of hoodie or something. Pull the hood up,
Yeah.
and look down, and just kind of stumble with the,
All right, so you just start heading down that alley. The
Like
guard sees you, or will see you soon.
and I'm just going to tell him, I'm just coming for the cans, man.
Look, we don't root around our trash. A vagrant like you, get out of here.
Are you okay? Would it be possible to distract?
This is a high-end financial building.
To distract him long enough for her to sneak out of the bin, or is it going to be too?
Oh, you have a bin big enough for her to be fit?
I'm in it.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it was the bin and my equipment. And,
I'm very foldy.
I'm very
All right.
foldy.
Well, he's looking right at you. You would have to get away from the bin to distract him.
I mean, you can just walk me over there, start walking towards the
Okay,
dumpster. And then he'll probably be focused on me, like trying to push me or whatever.
Can you park me right under the fire escape, please?
There we go.
Roll with a default value of 7.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a fortune. Dying. I'm gonna borrow your lantern die.
No.
Thank you, sir.
What's the red mean on that one?
Which one?
The one you handed him.
Oh, it's like a green.
Green symbol, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Six.
Green Lantern.
Does that mean a 6 or a 1?
That's a 6.
Okay. All right.
What the fuck, guys?
You really should have swapped those out.
10 versus 5 minus 5, so 2.
Maybe
All
I
right,
won't be
he's
getting
going
out
to
here.
hit you in the face with his baton. He's had a bad day. He's going to take it out on you.
I'm gonna jump back and just say, "Hey, what the fuck? All right, fine."
Yeah,
I'll go.
you don't get far away from the bin.
Okay.
So you see this happening, looking from the crouch. You could try and escalate by chokeholding him, but
Yeah. Am I sort of strategically placed right behind him?
yes,
happenstance?
you're right next to him. But
All right,
he's
so I'm
looking
just gonna pop out of the trash and
chokehold him. Yeah,
Surprise!
yeah.
Drag him into it.
Go ahead and roll.
Candy gram.
Make a martial arts check.
Martial arts. It's a 12. Yay!
You know how bad you are rolling?
Yes, I do actually.
Melissa's the opposite.
17.
17 is enough to chokehold a security guard.
I make that
you don't even have to answer his pager. So
Put him in the bin.
yeah, you put him in the bin.
Please swap places.
Yeah.
Get him under the cans in the actual dumpster.
So meanwhile, you're watching this from outside. Fortunately, no one raised alerts. The Russians are muttering to themselves. You can't hear what they're saying because you're across the street. Because you don't want to be noticed. I imagine.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to get back into the building. I was going to ask, with Fix It, would that allow me to work on bypassing security, or is that just repairing things?
Normally, it's just repairing like mechanical devices, stuff like that. I would allow you to forge things if you had access to their like a security station, but you have to already be in the building.
Okay.
You'd have to have access to their stuff to forge ID cards and shit like that.
Okay, well, I'd like to be able to get that in, so is there a keycard entrance into the main lobby, or is it...
Yeah, right in front of the gangsters.
Yeah.
They're loitering right outside the entrance.
Okay, just trying to get back in, oh, damn it, this isn't... I don't have any other skills other than... Well, I'll try to line my way in, let's see if this works, so...
Okay.
Like, hey, look, I'm sorry, I just came out, my badge is all the way back upstairs, can I get back in so I can go get it?
Fuck off.
So, look, had a hard day, I just really want to get in my badge, can you please let me in?
Hey, Dimitri, he thinks you work for him. He thinks you're a servant. Ah, are you Dimitri? Dimitri's not your servant. He is not very happy. Dimitri is going to punch you in your face unless you run
I'm
away.
gonna shame
So,
him in front of his friends.
Intimidation. So,
Okay. Yeah, escalate things.
yeah.
We're gonna get into the firefight in the street now.
Yes.
Apparently.
I'm within eyeball of that, so.
You're across the corner. You can hear some guys yelling.
Yeah. Look. You
Make your roll first. Let's see how.
Okay, alright, we'll do that, so we'll see how well this goes. I still have fortune.
Are you spending it now? You have to spend it before you roll.
Oh, I can't flip it, okay.
No, that's not how this works. Only she
Not how-
can.
I can do it, but I'm not even
Sure.
in
Not
the
right
same
market,
place
Tim.
as you.
Sure. I can, because I get my chance to boost it back, so.
Okay.
Ooh, that's looking good. So roll that again.
Reading the rest.
So that was 6, 10, 13, 11, so that's going to be a total of 23.
Okay, so what do you say?
Look, you oversized. Now it's like testosterone laden. Now it's like nitwit. I've had a very bad day, and unless you would like to have the rest, it's like spend the rest of your days with your testicles residing in your throat. Get the hell out of my way.
That's the best delivered intimidation speech ever.
Okay,
No, I really
you're the most terrifying salary man in Hong Kong history. They are quieted by this as they just smoke and look at each other. Nobody's like,
Not sure
what
that
the
they're
fuck is
He's
that?
so inept. He's so inept at making a threat. He must actually be important.
Door.
One of them fishes a security card, and bing, the door opens.
Thank you. So,
All right. So meanwhile, at Victoria Peak, you're driving up in a nice car, and there's a man at the gate of this house.
We've talked to Boris and found out how he normally delivers.
Bowie. Bowie's the guy.
Bowie, yes, Bowie.
Sorry,
Bowie
using
normally delivers.
similar names.
And how are the girls normally?
Bowie's he doesn't really pay attention to things like that, so he's kind of.
So he doesn't normally take the girls up there?
Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't, but he's usually in an altered state of consciousness.
So the girls are not probably girls are drugs, so I can have drugs.
Yeah.
But we're not going to try and bother with fake handcuffs or anything like that.
No. He doesn't. The girls have gambling debts, so.
Besides,
Yeah.
you're being led up by
dressed
King
up, but
Ox.
your mascara is
Yeah.
run by tears.
You're not going anywhere.
So the guard there, he has a mohawk, good 1980s villain Mook should have. He's like, "Oh, you're here? All right. We'll take it from here. Just open, yeah."
Bowie told me to see her all the way in.
Do you have intimidate?
Does he?
Do I?
All right, you can roll intimidate.
16.
All right, 16. Oh, okay, man. Look. All right.
That's right.
Richard may not like that. All right, whatever.
What did he say?
Richard may not like that. You walk in. They open the gate for you. You drive to the front door, and the two of you get in. It is a luxurious, mansion. Very, perfect view of Hong Kong at night. You can see all the lights. It's a beautiful city. The air up here is very nice, and there's a good number of guards here. They're all speaking in English, American accent in English. But then there is sort of a shadowed room. The lights are very dim. One of the guards points you in there. Richard will want to talk to you. What about you? You're not. You're just here for. You're just the driver?
I'm watching the delivery.
Okay. I guess you could go in. So, you can. Both of you can roll a notice check. Which, if you don't have a skill like that, just with a default value of 7. Yeah.
Nope.
7.
7. Okay.
Mine is less than 5.
With a 7, you can see all the guards seem to be a little uneasy about Richard. They're kind of, they're not too eager to go in there.
Guess we must have a badass here.
Apparently.
Wait, does Doc say that? Like that?
No.
Yes,
No, I was memeing.
it's like we got a bad.
You go in there, and there's just you can see the silhouette of a man sitting in a chair, but there's low music playing on a radio nearby or a stereo system, but he's just kind of sitting there in the dark. He's like, hello, I've been expecting you to sooner or later.
Do you like to hurt people?
So, meanwhile, back in the Sunshine Tower.
I'm going to scramble up the fire escape.
All right, so first off, you need to give me an intrusion roll because you need to get past the door, which is locked.
What?
You were in the alley, remember? You choked out the guard, but
Yeah, but I'm going up the fire escape.
there's no fire escape. It's a skyscraper.
Can we kind of plan to unlock the door for her?
If she makes intrusion, she can.
Talking about a fire escape. It's not even one.
You don't even know, man. I can't. I'm not where you are.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's a security door. It's magnetically locked.
Really bad. Yeah. it's
Hey,
really
can I
bad.
just fix it to disassemble things?
You could.
I cussed
if
at the
you're-
door for a while.
Okay. So
So
you're
wait,
in there.
What's your
All right. So it will give me a fix it roll.
All right.
What?
what's your character's wealth? Are you rich or?
I'm poor.
Okay.
Well, I'm a working
Yeah,
stiff.
15.
15 with a 15. Yeah. You disassemble it. You have a bunch of tools in there, so it will be very obvious that it's broken.
Yeah.
So, but you check out the guard. You can hear the Russians muttering and yelling at each other for a little bit, like, "What the fuck happened there? What are you doing? You lose your balls, Dmitri? Why didn't you spank that guy?" Well, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So fuck you assholes, and you hear walking. So what are you guys doing?
Did he disassemble the
I
door?
just took the door apart.
We're going in.
All right, you go away.
I'll grab my bag and walk in with her.
Okay. You're on the ground floor. Where are you going?
So is the building like dark? No one's in here.
There's lights. You're in the stairwell right now. You step in stairwell. You can go into the front lobby, or you can go upstairs.
Well,
the
we
elevators
probably want to meet
are
up
in
with
the front
him.
lobby.
Yeah, so we
and
could
he's on the first floor, so I'm going to stick my head out the stairwell door and look for him.
All right, you see him. He's walking in there proudly. Actually, you've already been there for a little bit. What are you doing?
I was searching out the security room to see if we could find an area to make a keycard access for upstairs. I'm certain it's probably going to be required.
There is a security station nearby. There's a guard in there.
Okay. So I'm just kind of scoping it out, but when I see them, I
Alright.
kind of nod my
Actually,
head.
he sees you through the security cameras. He gets up and he's holding a clipboard. Excuse me, sir. Just saw you waved in there. They didn't tell me that you were coming in. Who are you here to see? This building's closed to normal business. You need an appointment or to meet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's to come in this late. I have
Yeah, just tell me who you're here to see, and I'll buzz them to let you know you're coming.
a detective to know the information to have a legitimate excuse to see somebody,
Okay.
just to make an
Of
excuse.
someone that is working here.
Yes. So
You're here to see your girlfriend. She's working late.
Oh no! I thought you were just making it an insult to that guy. Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
Okay, go ahead.
Actually, that's a good. I can't.
Oh.
I don't have.
I don't have a girlfriend.
I've been murdering too many people. It's hard to meet people.
I just shoot. It's just a grind, is what it is.
I'm on duty. It sucks. If I had a girlfriend, I'd have to tell her who I am.
All right.
That's not going to work
That
out.
negates each other, so it's just 15 on that.
Okay.
Just.
Just a 15. Nakatomi, they would have Japanese people there working. They have to work long hours.
Yeah.
It's a financial firm. But you don't know. The only person you could think of with just a 15, you know the CEO is Toshi Nakamura. That's the only name you can think of.
Okay.
And you don't know if he would be there right now.
So, hey, I got. Damn it.
So that's what he's looking
in my
at.
bag, can I say I had prepped some delivery food or something? Just kind of bring it up.
No, it's not.
Damn it!
You're working.
I want preparedness.
You should say that
You're a
working
salary
for
man,
him.
not
Okay.
a delivery person.
I was bringing up some information to Mr. Nakamura's assistant. He's working late tonight.
Okay, yeah, let me call him up. He goes to the phone. Starts on. Anyways, you hear this conversation going on.
So, is it positioned in a way where I can sneak up behind the guard?
Sure.
I do that.
Oh,
Give
come
me an
on.
intrusion check.
Yeah.
Thank God you have that.
Also, so she's taking up behind the guard. The guard is in front of in front of a bunch of cameras. Oh, the actual terminal for the security cameras, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I got a 14 off.
Okay. You sneak up behind him.
Are
you going to choke him out,
Well, is he like currently on the phone?
Yes,
I'm gonna wait.
he's waiting. He's like, hello, English, yes, please, English speaker. Yep. They need to put. I don't speak Japanese. Sorry, I have to. You would think they have more English speakers here because it's Hong Kong. We're British, too, but it'll just be a minute.
I can.
No, we have to look. I'll do that. I'll get the authorization to use the elevator.
I understand.
Yeah. Anyways, he looks at you. You're still hidden. You're right behind him. He almost
understand.
So,
Yeah, I choke him now.
martial arts.
What? Oh,
Yeah. Well, because he can pick up and ask for the authorization.
Oh, good point.
Yeah. So martial arts is 12. Okay, 12.
12. Yeah, it's no, only 12. He's Well, no, I guess he's helpless, so you get a bonus.
He doesn't know I'm here.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Yeah, okay. What's he gonna do? So I just,
If it was lower than 12, he would have
choke him, grab the phone receiver, hand it to him.
Okay. Hello. Is this security guard? Yes, we don't have any visitors listed coming up tonight.
So
there must be a mistake.
So yeah, it looks like that was a mistake. Some guy just got in here and took it out. So you're fine. Us, we've taken care of him.
We will give you negative report for bothering us.
I am so sorry.
Negative
It totally should have been the Han Solo speech.
How are you? No, I'm
fine. How are you?
Okay, I'm so sorry. Just have a good night. This must be.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab the guard and drag him to the nearest small room.
Yeah.
The clothes are probably going to fit a little bit off, but
conversation.
I'm changed to look like the guard with my bag.
You swab out. You have access to the elevator, sir.
Okay.
Use his card, the guard's card.
I was going to ask for info science. Would that only just be general science, or can I actually spin that around to computer science? And
to what? To push a button to go up the elevator?
Well, also to loop the cameras to make sure that they can't see us.
I just erase them.
You can just disable.
There's no records of us.
Disable the cameras.
You can give me a roll.
Okay.
Erase the stuff.
That seems like a Masked Avenger fix-it kind of skill.
So
no, I'll let him use his whatever skill.
I can use the fix-it afterwards if he fucks it up.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's fine.
It just seems like that's the thing that a Masked Avenger would know how to do.
Sure. So that's not looking great. So
Did you spend another fortune?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had the chance to get it back, and I've got it back twice before. So
okay.
Utility belt. So that's only going to be a 16 to do that.
You can disable this. You can't. You realize there's other stations.
Okay, so I can at least loop this one. So.
You can loop this one, but the fact that no one's going to be here is going to be unless he stays behind to impersonate him. They're going to know hey, there should be someone working here, and there's no one here.
In the restroom.
Yeah.
Back in 5.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, you can disable it here, but there's a central security server room type place where you can disable all the security systems for the entire building, but that's in the middle of the building.
Yeah, and we're probably not worried about that. So
okay. So you can just push a button and go up to the top.
Yeah. Are you masking up in the elevator? Or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm still masking up, but I'm still the security guard.
The Rams Corporation does.
I put the hat back on.
Meanwhile, back at the mansion.
This is not going to end well.
Richard has a white hat.
Glorious.
You intercepted what I was trying to buy, I think. It's my job to know things.
Point of order here.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking?
You're talking to Richard.
No.
Okay.
This is in character.
Oh yeah.
We may have intercepted more than one thing lately. Are you talking about information or a certain consumable?
The consumable I don't care about. I collect things that shouldn't be.
We definitely agree that this shouldn't
But we can make a change. You want to find Jade. I know where she is. I would be happy to give that to you for one of your photos. And for you, what did you want?
I'm searching for my little brother.
Ah, your brother. I know where he is.
Of course you do.
Read the
Just
man.
give me the Just give me the photos and I'll tell you.
She only had to give you one photo.
Yeah, but there's only 2 of you. If you were all here, I'd ask a photo for each of you. But I mean...
Well, I'm pretty sure the rest of us have some information. I mean...
Yeah. Oh, you all want something.
I don't mean to haggle.
But you're the ones that are here, so I negotiate with the people here. If you want to negotiate for them out of the goodness of your heart, I suppose.
Via proxy.
Sure.
Seems like...
I'm feeling very generous tonight. I just want them back. I just want them.
Is it too much to ask how you came by them?
That is too much. It's a very expensive thing.
How do you know about them?
Very expensive.
Why do you have a picture camera?
But besides, who cares? I can get you Jade back. I can get you your brother.
Cares?
Yeah.
What do you mean, who cares?
Don't you want Jade back? Don't you want to find your brother? What's really important to you?
Also, being alive, I've become attached to it.
Oh, you know that's... Don't worry. You have to make a choice. And the choice can be either to help me and get me what I want, and I will give you what you really desire, or you could just keep bothering away trying to figure out things. And, but that's pointless.
Okay, so
You're
I probably believe him because I failed that melodrama check way back when. I don't think you believe him, though.
Yeah, it's up to you. You can interpret it either way. But he's offering you, the photos in exchange for, what you really want.
But we do know that she made copies of the photos, right? Mm-hmm. So, I say...
I mean, we don't have them.
Yeah, I say I don't have the photo with me, clearly. But I will give you the photo, but I need some proof that you have, contact with Jade. I don't believe you just out of the goodness of your heart.
Okay. Go in the next room. Ask to see the 4th videotape.
Okay. So I do that, I guess.
Alright, so she leaves the room.
Got a light.
Alright.
Just gonna,
Try and see, or what, okay.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
I'm just...
He throws you a lighter.
Toss it back.
He catches it. Alright, so you go into the next room.
Yeah.
There's a man. There's a
Let
thin,
the moment
measly
for
looking
it.
man. There's a shelf of VHS tapes with behind him with numbers on them. He says, "Which one did you want?"
All of them.
No. It's not. No.
Can I try to seduce him?
All right, you can.
Yeah, what do you want?
Sure, go ahead and roll.
Whoa! Oh, that's not good. Yeah, he doesn't believe me at all.
He's gay.
Yeah, he's 80s gay.
Seduction.
No, not all of them. I can't. It's too early. It's too early for it. He panics.
Okay, fine. Number 4.
He grabs it. He puts it in a VCR. There's a TV with a VCR nearby. So you do you watch? I guess. Yeah. So there's Jade. She is singing in a lounge. You can't make. There's a lot of tracking on. There's a lot of errors. It is very kind of glitchy, but it's definitely her. You recognize her voice, and you see. A man comes on who looks vaguely familiar. That was Jade, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. We just have one more performance, and then the tape breaks out. You never knew her to be able to sing, but she sang quite beautifully.
Okay. So.
There was also a date on it. It was a week ago.
Okay.
So.
So I guess I go back into the other room and I say, since when can Jade sing?
She couldn't before?
No.
Oh, that's interesting. People change when they're away. I mean,
How do people change?
Prison changes people.
how many people have you killed to find her?
I don't know.
It's interesting what we learn about ourselves, don't you think? When we're pushed, when things we find out we have to try hard. We have to do things differently if we want to get by. So, are you going to help me or not?
I already told you that I would. Now that you have proof,
All right.
I can't give you the photo right now.
You have a
so-
car. Go out and get it. Bring it back.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be seeing
Anyways,
you.
meanwhile, back there, you guys are in the elevator. Ding. All the way up. Ding, doo, 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 doo. It's just
Music.
very music. Something Diana Rosh's, but kind of slowed down. It seems like the elevator is kind of PA system's kind of screwed up. Yeah.
I hope you can hear this, Ross. I'm doing it as loud as I can.
But it stops after a brief moment. The doors open. You see there are some people waiting in the room. There's one in a black sweatshirt who looks kind of trippy, bald, glasses, kind of like twitchy. There's a couple of bearded, very like muscular, kind of ex-special forces type looking guys that look smoking, looking kind of nervous as well. And then there is Boris, who is a archetypal gangster, gang boss. Loud suit, white suit, just gold fingers on every ring, or gold rings on every finger. Sorry, and he looks at you with surprise, but he says, "Oh, hold on. We just...
The gun went up and slowly...
I'm not your enemy here.
You look like our enemy.
You attacked my people. I am just trying to find a way out,
How do you explain this? Just throw them.
Throw what?
The pictures.
Throw the pictures. Show me.
Don't throw the pictures.
Just like fix this.
Yeah.
You did recover them. They didn't burn. Okay. There's still a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes. You don't understand.
No, we don't understand, but we'd really like to.
Enlighten
We're
us.
trapped. You don't even realize it, but we're trapped. We're in a prison. And there's only one way out. That's figuring out. You've all done this before. We've all done this before. But there's a way out, and it's through the things that should not be. You understand? There's a man there. The bald man is talking in Russian, just kind of like, yeah. Shut up.
I knew I shouldn't have taken Spanish in high school.
There's
Roll for languages.
I bought these. I don't know why. I finally tricked him. I finally tricked the American into giving up something.
Richard?
You know him? Yes.
Yes.
He is the real enemy. He's the one behind all of this. He's not human. Whatever you say, he is the devil. And I figured out a way. It's. You need to go to him and stop him, because otherwise all this will happen again. I used to be a young man, and then so he starts babbling and ranting. But he's talking about how everything is. He's stuck in a prison. He keeps dying and waking back up. Everyone stays the same, but he gets older and older over time. I used to be nobody, but every time I lived the same year over and over again, and I kept getting older. But I saw what people were doing. They're doing the same things over, so I took advantage. I changed things. I made myself a boss eventually. People stopped recognizing me. My own family doesn't recognize me.
Man, that'd be a great movie.
But I realized it's never going to change unless I figure out a way out, unless I can stop this once and for all. And it's Richard. He is not. He is the devil. He's vexing us all. You'll start to remember now. You'll see it. What happens to you now? It's nothing. We just have to. You have to fight him. You have to destroy him. Yes, that hasn't happened yet, as far as I know. I don't remember everything, but these help me remember. So yeah, he's crazy. That's the only explanation. I don't know. Everyone make a melodrama check.
Since I still kind of already believe in...
Oh, yeah.
Everybody who's there.
Oh, everyone is there. Yeah, sorry.
I failed.
What is my drama test?
Just
7 plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sitting on a 4, so...
Okay. You
11.
fail.
Yeah.
All right.
I get 11 as well.
All right. So those of you who make it, you can believe whatever you want to believe. But if you fail, no, this is true. You think
Time is a flat circle.
time is a flat circle.
This is a dream.
That's the only way to explain it clearly. It's a dream that you can't wake up from. You have to stop this. Richard Boris isn't your foe. He's trying to help you.
So is this all interpretive and really symbolic of certain aspects of my psyche?
Well, that's what you want to think. So,
Turns out it's man.
so do you think this is a delusional man who's lost his grip on sanity and is just tearing a city apart to fulfill some sort of obsession, or do you think there is something to this? And this has all happened before and will happen again and again until the end of all of time, unless you find a way to break out. Shut up.
hi, doggy.
I'm a skeptic, but I think he really believes it.
He really believes it. So do you think, so you could try and fight Boris and basically get, he's the one behind all the chaos. He's the syndicate. If you take him down, crime's going to go down. You could also ask him about your personal thing. He probably knows more than anyone else in this city. So all the secrets here. There is a personal computer here, so there's all kinds of secrets. But he obviously has special forces badasses with him.
I'm just going to ask him for proof of what he's saying. If he's had all of these years, then he must have proof.
Proof.
Yes.
Like lotto numbers?
Or more pictures?
Well, no, it's not always the same. There is one proof, but it's not what you want. It means you'd have to go through another loop. It's kind of a one-way thing. You don't need, please.
So you're saying you have no.
Everyone can give me a notice check, or if you have something that
Detective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that exploded.
Okay.
16.
6, 9, 7, 23.
16.
Okay. Those of you who make it, what'd you get?
I failed.
Okay.
I got a lot.
All right.
Sean rolled dice. I failed.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, actually 22. Sorry.
Well, those of you making, you realize he glances over to the far wall, or to left wall.
Is there a computer at the far wall?
No, there is a door there, a cheap, tacky, wooden door that shouldn't belong there. Not a door that would fit in this kind of style of architecture.
So
And
what's
you
behind
realize
the tacky door?
it's like up against the wall, but it's not in the wall. But he glances at it momentarily.
It's actually like in a frame, or is it just?
Yeah, it's like a door in a door frame that's just put up against the wall.
I'm mentally
Flush
drawing
with
a
it.
bead on the reason I don't notice, I'm mentally drawing a bead on one of the special forces guys.
Yeah.
Just ready.
So I'm going
So
to
that's-
level my gun at them and shimmy my way over to the door, like keeping my eye on them, but
I'll,
like
I'll,
side walking.
I'll blatantly walk towards it. So
Okay. No, don't. You don't know
Why?
what you're doing.
then explain it in terms we can understand.
It will put everything in the wrong way. It will start the beginning of the end. The cycle will complete very soon. All the work I've done. We're so close. You just go. I know where Richard is. He has a mansion up in the hills. Go there near Aberdeen. Go there. Fight him. Stop him and we can break through with the loop. So he's begging you, but the mercenaries have the special forces guys have their guns ready.
I've already got to get trained on one of them. So.
Yeah.
Boris, how about you come with us to fight Richard?
No, he knows me. He won't expect. He knows it's futile. I always lose.
Don't worry, we can hide you.
No. He is panic terror. He's whoever this Richard is. He's terrified, and you could not. Wild horses couldn't drag him there. You have to force him. So you can choose to open the door. They're not shooting at you yet. You could leave and fight Richard. But the guy is working himself up into a frenzy. He is getting less and less sensible. But anyways, back at the you two are driving, getting the thing right, I guess. So yeah, you're on your way, or getting the photos right.
Yeah, well, we
they
left.
have the photos.
They have
so-
them.
Okay, so you have to go find them.
Yeah.
So you're driving to Sunshine 90. Okay.
Phones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
UFO.
Well, I'm gonna call, but I figured.
Diddle-oo-doo, diddle-oo-doo, diddle-oo-doo.
Am I calling in the middle of their fight? I probably
you
not.
could be.
I
You don't know.
That phone call.
Hey, I assume brick phones have, a vibrator feature.
All right. Well, I'm calling.
All right, there's phone. Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
Everyone's just like,
That is my cell phone telephone.
it's your
It's my cellular
telephone.
device.
It's my car phone.
I think that's what I use.
It's my portable phone. All right. Go.
Multiple phone. Future. Yes.
Okay, so Richard knows where Jade is, and he wants to. He says he'll trade a photo for Jade. So I want to do that.
Well, we have some interesting developments over here. We found Boris, and he claims that we're all in a loop due to a gentleman named Richard.
Great.
And also the Richard.
We're on our way.
Oh. So?
We're coming to you.
We're on floor, what's it called?
The top.
The 13th floor.
There we go.
No, it's like the 52nd floor. It's a skyscraper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus I have 13 anyway.
Yeah. So, so you were just going to wait for the other two
Actually,
to
Hong
arrive?
Kong, it might.
So it's basically a very awkward
not
kind of
have a
standoff,
floor.
I said.
That would make more sense, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very kind of still environment as everyone's watching each other, waiting for the others to arrive.
There's a cage full of doves just waiting.
Yeah, just pose there. But after a few minutes, after about a short drive, you get
Bemoaned
there.
the loss of a great opening.
Boris has
fight.
telephoned down to the guys in the lobby to let you in. So you two make your way up. Soon you're all there, except for Wolf, who is there or not.
It's the Wolf uncertainty principle.
It is the Wolf uncertainty.
Schrodinger's drifter.
So, Boris says, "Look, just go with all of you. You can fight him. You can stop him. You can free us from this prison. You were all prisoners before. You will die before you will die again, unless you can free yourself."
So, if we're going to fight Richard, I feel like we should know more about what we're up against. What do you
What
know?
is he?
He's the devil. I don't know. I just know that everyone else stays the same, and I get older. Every year I wake
And
up.
how do you know that Richard has anything to do with it?
I think this guy got baked and watched Dazed and Confused and read some Buddhist stuff.
He doesn't have a face. He's not human. He wears a mask like you. He's.
You guys have seen him. Did he have a face?
He was in shadow.
Yeah, it was dark.
Yeah.
I didn't pull the thing from The Natural where we turned on the lights as we were leaving just to piss him off.
So yeah.
I was saving that one.
So you have to make a choice at this point. You're not going to get much more proof unless you want to open the door, which he begs you not to do.
Or the best idea.
Yeah.
I'm abdicating that decision.
I think we need to have a full consensus of this.
Hadvoon Harry's edging towards the door.
The door.
So what's the door gonna do?
We don't know. That's the great part.
Boris won't tell us.
No.
that it will
So the only way to
finish
find
the
out.
cycle and restart the cycle. And
I'll give you guys a moment to figure out if you want to stop me or not.
Actually, I just just toying with the gun. What was your character's name again?
You'll call him Badger in front of other people because we're in.
Oh yeah, we're in the Badger. Badger. This is a group consensus. Please step away.
You may vote.
So your choices are: you could either
Bum rush
help
the door.
Richard. Yeah, you can bum rush the door. Find out what the proof is. You could go back to Richard and give him all the photos, in which case he'll tell you whatever you want.
We
It
fight
feels like
Richard.
losing.
Well, you may not be able to. I mean, Jade may be held hostage by someone, so there'll probably be a fight involved. You could go back and try and kill Richard. Who knows how that will turn out? You could fight Boris, just because he is the most powerful crime boss in Hong Kong right now. And you might be able to get the secrets from his personal computer. He might have
the door.
why couldn't we do all of the above? Kill Boris and
Pretty much.
That's what I was going to say. What's the shooting?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, so if you want,
Yeah,
well,
I mean, if we're gonna play this game, let's play this game.
Let's go for more DACA.
so if you want to do that, that's fine. It's just what do you want to do first? I mean, obviously,
Well, we're
certain
here.
options may.
Do we just glance at each other nervously and initiate a surprise round?
No,
Yeah.
everyone's on edge. There's
Okay.
no surprise round.
Only Zool.
There's only Zil. Thank you.
who do you guys want Corey to be?
All right, so
One of the special forces guys?
Can we call a timeout because Jason and I are starting?
yeah, we could call it timeout. All right, we'll be back in a little bit. Hey, it's Rusty. We're back with Hotline HK. So
Everything is fine.
everything's fine. We
As
just stopped for food because food is good.
Existence necessitates it.
Yeah. Expenditure of effort, calories spent, require replenishment, blah, blah, blah.
As I've established, the Badger is edged towards the door,
Yeah.
and we're arguing over what we're going to do.
Well, no one's going
Are
to get a
we-
surprise action at that
Are we arguing?
Well, you were debating and saying it has to be a group thing, and Badger, well, he's already sufficiently freaked out. Badger opens the door.
Badger tries to open the door. No, when Badger makes an action, everyone rolls initiative.
Yes!
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's cool.
Everyone.
We wanted this anyway.
Do I want to do that?
I do.
I think I'm going to do fast draw.
Hold on. I will
Sorry,
ask
it's the
for
one
your
dice.
initiative.
Okay. I'm just declaring it before I roll.
Well, you don't necessarily have to.
Yeah, just one dice.
I don't want to act like I'm cheating.
Alright. Alrighty then.
And if it looks like a firefight's about to break out, I am popping off Nutball Luck. Spending my fortune.
Is that before you roll initiative? Does that give you a bonus to initiative?
No. It's just saying if somebody decides to shoot at me.
Hey,
Yeah, well,
It's
that
gonna be
hasn't happened yet, alright? Jesus, calm down.
Go time!
Yeah. Alright, so, first off, I need, let's see here. Black die. Let's see here.
who's our best fighters?
You're all badasses. That's the
Yeah,
whole
I
point of
know.
the game.
That's the game.
I'm just wondering who to share the homework.
There, I need.
Well, what you want to do is figure out who's going to be targeting named characters and who's going to be targeting mooks.
Actually, I probably should tell you the
Oh,
names
no.
because
I was gonna say,
Never
like
mind.
the
Mook
advice
free.
elsewhere says masked Avengers are better at mook killing.
well, yeah, I have triple evildoers, so I can scare them all off.
Which could have but let's see.
We don't even have
Who
no
else
mooks.
goes after named guys?
I go either way with this. If I can roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I
Well,
have named guys.
and
Although,
Jason
on the other
waits.
hand, you really need it.
I go both. Like
Jason
I
does
can,
both.
I can.
Okay.
I deal with both pretty good.
We'll do Jason Builder. Okay.
Let's see.
I'll do you and Builder.
So I open the door and
Second nature.
Wolf is there.
All right. So
I was halfway opening.
Because if he wants to join, he has to wait
Yeah.
significantly far into the fight.
Not significantly. Mid fight.
Shot 4?
Yeah, but if it's a long fight, I mean, how many sequences can this potentially go through?
That's fair.
Lots. The last
Two.
Two.
Yeah, that'd be pretty normal.
Okay.
let's see.
Yeah.
So you're basically asking to sit out 2/3 of the first sequence.
Yeah.
Usually, but it's all good.
I'm placing the
I
bad
mean,
guys first.
considering the massive
You do
bonuses
get a
I get
really
for
good
it,
right,
bonus.
it's
Let's see here.
So how's it going out there in
Sorry, I
podcast
have a
radio
lot of
land?
things to do.
No need to apologize.
Process anything,
Just trying to- yeah, I mean,
All right.
we're past the Cody days. I can't, tell disgusting stories. So.
All right. So that's also.
Make up
Actually, that's-
new and ever more vulgar sex acts.
All
on
right.
the
So that's
spot.
where that is. All right. Pink is Magpie. What's
That's me, and I have 14.
14? Very good. Remember, your single die roll does not explode, right?
I know.
Okay. All right. So you have a speed of 8. Very
Gotta
good.
go fast.
No, I have a speed of 7, and I rolled a 5, and I got a fast draw.
Oh, you okay?
So you have to shoot someone.
Well, I have to use guns.
All right.
It doesn't say shoot.
Black.
I must use
Badger,
guns.
12.
12. Okay. Let's see here. Blue is Grasshopper.
All right, 13.
13. Okay. Let's see here. Purple
is 4.
Okay.
Because, well, no, I didn't roll initiative. That's when I can come into the scene.
All
So
right.
if you want to go ahead and just throw me on the board.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's a good
I just get
reminder.
the surprise
Yeah.
element with the fact
That's
that I can do that.
9.
Green.
Your ability is
Mine with a
exploded
fast
for
draw.
all it's worth.
And with fast draw. All right. 15 goes first. Because that is Boris. He rolled very well. And he is very fast. He sees you opening the door. And he races you towards it. And is going to jump through it.
Through the door?
Yes. Let's see here. He still succeeds.
Is there any way I can impede him? Or
It's not your action yet.
Okay.
So the door kind of flings open as you're touching it, revealing an impossible scene. You see trees, you see a balcony, and a parking lot. You recognize it as the parking lot of like a typical, and it looks to be like sunset, and you're close enough that you could smell the ocean nearby, and the trees are palm trees, so you see distant neon lights. And so Boris jumps through it. He scampers out of sight. So that will take him. Well, we'll see if he acts again. I'll say that takes 4. So we'll put him down. So he scampers just out of sight. You can see him actually. Okay. He's running away. At least for right now. But you see, it looks like it's an impossible, like a portal, an entrance to like some shady motel somewhere. You can actually roll with a value of 7. This is going to be a resistance check to be like, what the fuck is going on? Actually, everyone should.
Of course.
Read the book. 7.
You need at least an 8.
5.
Okay, so
if you fail, you are distracted. And you have a -2 to your first roll.
I made it barely.
Okay.
I have a 10.
All right, then you can still hold on. You can still act, but you're still like, what the fuck is going on? So that was 15. 14.
That's me.
Magpie.
Okay, so how many of the bodyguard dudes?
There are 2 special. One is I'm nicknamed Bear. The other one I just called Spec Ops. So
The Line.
The Line. Yeah, we'll just call him the Line.
Okay, now are they looking like they're fighting, or are they
Oh
looking
yeah,
like
they're drawing guns. Everyone
then
is,
I'm shooting.
and there's also a wee-looking guy with glasses and a black sweat turtleneck. So he was a bald
Is
guy.
it the same weedy-looking guy?
Richard looking weedy?
No.
Oh no, who?
There's always a guy with glasses in there.
Okay. Yeah.
Bald. Remember, he was the one speaking in Russian earlier.
Oh, okay. I'm going to shoot at. What did you call them? Spec Ops?
The Line.
Spec Ops.
The Line.
I don't.
Yeah.
You guys are making a joke, but I clearly don't get
It's
it.
fine. Just call him the Line.
All right, well, I'm gonna shoot at the
what you
line,
mean.
and everybody else can like laugh uproariously at the joke that they get.
No, it's fine.
So I have a -2. With guns, so it's 11.
11 does not hit.
All right.
That moves you down to 11 as well. Because it takes 3 shots to do a thing. Blue grasshopper.
Let's see. How many mooks are in the building?
There are none in sight.
Oh. I thought it was... Oh, so it's just named guys.
Yeah.
Name guys right now.
Crap.
Spec Ops dudes are not mooks.
Yeah. So.
I gave them names, all right? They have rich personal backgrounds. One guy is a Russian named Bear. It's really original.
So since I will take aim with the line.
Is he a guardian?
Yes. So, yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and spend my fortune, and I'm going to be pumping this up to 3. So,
Okay, so you're taking 6 to do this.
yes.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to be 6 minus 4, so that's plus 2 on it, plus 3, 5. That'll be 18 on my shot.
Okay, that beats it by 4.
Okay,
So what is your damage value?
10.
10? 10 plus 4, 14.
Is that also a stun? Beats by 4.
It'll be considered stuff.
Oh yeah, if it beats by 4, that's a stunt, not
Okay.
a stun. What are you doing?
All right, I'm rolling to see if if I maintain my fortune. I don't.
Okay.
So I'm down to 2.
All right, so he shot. What are you shooting with the Colt?
Yeah, Colt 1911.
He staggers back. He grunts. He just you.
Tonight.
So
We dance.
Actually, as he points at me, just after I'm doing my backflip or whatever, raising back.
okay.
Doing my backflip.
Doing his little turn on the
So
catwalk.
and just like things faster, you beat it by 4 or more. Be sure to tell me what your stunt is, what your benefit is, what you're angling for.
In that case, it's to Actually, I was trying to disarm him. So
Okay, you shoot the gun. You shoot the gun out of his hand. He will take out another gun.
He also has a bag of guns.
Well, he has many guns.
The Badger's over there being like, "You're stepping on my shtick."
So let's see here. Black Badger.
Yep. What to do? I am going to chase that. I'm going to chase Boris.
Yes. All right, you jump through.
Seems legit.
You feel that. He's yelling, "It's here! It's starting! It's ending!" Everyone, yeah, he's yelling.
I'm just going to jump kick him.
You can all of you can hear the yelling from the other side. You're the only one who can make it out.
Okay.
The portal seems to be distorting sound somewhat. It's getting more staticky and glitchy a little bit. So you do that.
The portal's going through a tunnel.
Yeah, it is. And you see, there is just a large group of armed men there.
What the hell?
Yeah, there are, I will say, 12 of them.
Are they angry?
They're the mooks.
They're not named.
They're not named.
But it's 12 angry men.
So Boris
So-
is the quarry, so everyone knows.
Okay, that's fine.
And
They are
Sean
going
will
on
give you a
8.
+1.
So you can jump through. You can still act. You were right next to it already. Boris is running down the second store. Or second, it's a 2-story motel with like the little all the rooms facing the parking lot. It's basically the layout of the hotel in Hotline Miami Payday 2. All right.
Is he in range? Is the question.
If you want to shoot him, you can shoot at him.
I'm gonna shoot him.
All right, then shoot at him.
+1 to you.
I need it.
I know.
We know.
Why do you think I'm cheering? Can I do it twice and give him +2?
No. Okay, green is gonna be bad this time.
Okay.
That worked to my advantage a little bit. Okay.
Slightly.
One step at a time.
So it's +1, 14, plus the other one, 15.
15. Does not hit.
Dang.
He is a boss. He has a higher defense.
Why
Measly little
can I
bastard.
not dual wield in this? I have all the guns.
One gun at a time, man.
I literally, that's my ability. I have to shift through one gun. Oh, wait.
I was going to say, do you need a better gun?
I'm shifting up to the Colt now.
Stare at it as though it betrayed you and fling it away.
Damn it.
Throw it at a mook.
All right, so
Yeah.
he missed.
Okay.
So
It's
he
going to be
goes
mook
out
fighting
by-
next round.
All right. So blue is the blue D10. I wrote little notes. Let's see here. Let's see if I can understand my notes.
What do I mean?
Green D10 or there's. That's a scientist.
The what?
Yeah. Well, that's the template I'm using. So.
He's going back to the start.
Who would he be shooting at? I guess you, since you did that as well. So, black is high as always. -1, 13. Does that hit you?
it matches my defense.
All right, misses. He takes out a handgun and starts shooting at you, taking cover. He starts all screaming in Russian. If you understand Russian, it's about the end of the world, and you fools, and how dare you, my work, that kind of thing. So, yeah, scientists.
Who needs science? We have guns.
So, pink, magpie.
Okay, so there's mooks now, right?
In the
Oh,
Miami.
they're in
Florida.
Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Globetrot.
I guess I'll go to Miami.
You jump through the portal. What the hell's going on? They're screaming, "Oh, there's more reinforcements!" They're grabbing guns and scattering through the parking lot.
Okay.
So you see Boris. He just as he ducks into a hotel room on the second floor, just down the way from you. So
Get to the
you're out of the line of sight of him. But yeah, there are 12
I'm
mooks.
shooting at mooks.
All right.
It's a -2 for each additional.
Yes.
Okay, I will go ahead and try to shoot a mook.
Okay. Just one.
Two.
All right.
So that cancels out. So it's 11.
11 does not hit.
Yeah.
These are tougher mooks.
No, they always had a defense of 13.
Oh, do they?
Yep, they've always had a defense of
weird.
13. And they have an attack of 8.
But that is half failed, just so you know.
Yeah.
So I get an extra dice next time.
Yay!
That moves you down to 8. And 2 of the bad guys get to go. Boris gets to go. Boris is getting something in the hotel room.
It's meth.
Yeah.
A
It's good math.
sandwich.
So that'll take him 3 ticks to do that. And then the green D20 is the line. And he is, of course, going to shoot the master. I'm sorry, grasshopper.
Okay.
With an MP5. He will use auto fire to give himself +2 damage if he hits.
Oh.
No, I would imagine that. A 9 does not hit you.
No.
So wild gunfire sprays through, shattering one of the windows. It's very dramatic. And he failed. And yeah, he lost all the ammo for that gun. He emptied the clip. So he'll have to use hand-to-hand next time. Let's see here. 10. That is
be
brown.
me.
Yes.
Anybody have a thought as to threat assessment, or should we all just shuffle through the door?
Well, I mean, the
They're
line
gonna
just
come
blew his
after us.
load, so I think maybe the bear.
Fair. All right.
Miami.
Phrasing.
Sorry. That's what you get for being in my bubble.
Keep
Whatever.
going.
I'm just gonna wade in and wrench the bear.
Okay. Yeah.
El Kabong. First martial arts attack gets a +2 bonus, negates the negative, so I'm just even. That's only a 13. That's probably not going to do it.
For him, yeah, his defense is higher than that, actually.
All right.
Say 14. He is a tough one. Let's see here. Red. Green. D20. The line. Let's see here.
We'll see if writing the notes a second time helps.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you go down to 8. Yeah. It takes 4. Oh no, you're at 10. Yeah, sorry.
I can do arithmetic.
Yes, you can. I can't apparently. So, actually, I think I have too many. So 1, 2, 3. No, I have the right number. So let's do green and black first. Green is
Me.
mongoose. Yes.
I'm going to Miami.
All right, you jump through.
Welcome to Miami.
Yeah, this is what the hell is going on.
And Benito Amiami.
So, I have info on cheap motels.
Sure.
Can I? Well, that and truck
That's
stuff.
fantastic.
So,
I love it.
At a
Wow.
12, can I roll to see if I can notice anything about this motel that might be of interest, or
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay.
How many counts are you going to spend looking?
what?
How many counts?
How many shots?
Oh,
Shots, sorry.
I'll spend 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
So even 12.
Even 12? Let's see here. You see, one, the walls are paper thin. You could easily shoot through them, although
Good to know.
Yeah. So that's one fact, and then the other fact you can figure out. What are you trying to look for in terms of advantage?
Strategic advantage points, or fast ways to get to where Boris is, or
Well, you figure out where Boris is with the other one because you went through later than he did, but you saw the door flinging open. Actually, no, I'll say you can see some of the rooms are trapped.
trapped. What do you mean?
There are mines set on them. They're essentially, yeah, like claymores.
Can I tell which rooms are and which
Yes,
aren't?
with that.
Is the one under Boris's room trapped?
Looks like he's setting a trap right now.
Under his room.
No, well, at the door. Like if you step through the door, the clay mine will go off. Claymore will go
Of the
off.
room under the room he's in?
No, the room he's in.
Okay.
Like if you step into his room,
Got
he
it.
will blow up.
My kingdom for a grenade.
What about the room immediately under his room?
You can't tell from where you are. You can't
Got
see
it.
that. You'd have to move. So you can do that on your next thing. Black Badger.
Yep. I guess I might as well start some mook management.
Yeah.
I'll try to take 2 down.
All right.
This is going to be really weird, Jason.
All right.
It's gonna be fine as long as you can hold out.
It is
How the fuck did you? What? This isn't. What?
14.
14?
14.
That
I
is.
see 3,000 miles.
So
Two mooks are gone as you step through the door
Not in a really long time.
and shoot them down as they're scattering the parking lot trying to get cover.
Like, when he's got to fight the cops and
So put
Ice
you
T
down
gets
to 6.
introduced and he's like, I told
All
you
right,
a couple guys.
so-
he's a guy, and then you don't see him until the end of the fight, and he's just flying out of nowhere and shooting everything.
Scientist and Bear are going back. Bear is they're both still through the portal. I mean, still on the in Hong Kong. Let's see here. Bear's actually going to head through the portal though, and he is going to take a running leap and try and tackle Badger. And just knock through the railing and hit to the ground, like onto a parked car.
I will. I guess. Can I do a dodge on that?
You can do a dodge.
Let's do a dodge.
What's your? What color?
He's black.
Black. There you are. Huh? You move down one. Get plus 3 to your roll.
So I would say I roll for the defense.
No,
No.
It just
Just
adds
add.
to yours. So he gets a -1. Yeah, -1 to his martial arts of 13, so a 12.
My defense is 14.
All right.
Did-
It's not a critical failure though, so
He doesn't go flying off.
nope. Darn. He grabs on. He sees you. He misses and just hits the railing. Picks himself up. Looks very pissed. So let's see here. That was him. So that goes into 6. The scientist has a pistol.
I'm the only one still on that side of the door.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Oh, are you?
I haven't gotten anything yet.
Yeah. He's going to shoot you.
Okay.
You're the big scary guy with a machine gun, or I mean,
The pistols.
yeah, pistol. Let's see here. 3 plus 14, 17.
Yep, that hits.
All right. 17. Let's see. What's your defense?
My defense is 13.
13. So 14 damage before toughness.
14 damage for toughness, so okay.
What's your toughness?
8, so that'll be 6. So,
6
and
damage. You can use your armor to negate 5 of that once.
yeah, I will do it this time. Just
So it takes a bullet squarely and you
yeah,
kind of thud.
1 damage.
So he goes down to 6. So new round, or new, where we're now to 8. Let's see here. Magpie?
Me?
Yes.
I'm
And then all the
going-
mooks get to go.
I'm going to shoot at some mooks. How many mooks are there?
There are
now
10
there
left.
10? Okay.
They're
well,
scattering around. They're coming upstairs. They're just surrounded. They're swarming.
I am going to shoot at 2 again.
Okay.
I do get an extra dice because my last
shot.
one
All right.
failed. Let's see what happens. Yikes! Good thing I have that extra dice. Okay, so
All right.
Explode.
oh no, this is no, it's a fortune, so I don't get to explode, right?
Yeah, the fortune
Okay,
is not.
yeah. So 2, 15.
15 does hit. So you take out 2 of them.
Yay! 2.
So yeah, you start gunning them down with your pistol as one comes up the stairs and you shoot him in the head. The other one falls back down the stairs. Another one's in the parking lot. You trick shot. You shoot through a car window into him and he staggers down. It's very cool.
I agree.
Yes.
The pistol really doesn't have enough inertia to make him spin around like that. And yet.
And this is Florida. There are no doves. There are, but flamingos start flying in the distance.
Probably seagulls.
Yeah, and seagulls.
Yeah.
It could be both.
And I ran so far.
Let's see here. The line is on the other side. He is going to. Let's see here. He lost his other gun, so he is going to actually dive behind the boss's desk and reach for something. So that will take him some time. And
What can Boris do?
Boris, all of you hear a crash from the window. Looks like he has jumped from the second story bathroom window down. So he is repositioning. Yeah. Well, he's not fleeing, he's repositioning. So he will act on 6. since he's not fully moving. But then all the mooks in. There are 8 left. How many of you are here?
In Florida, I am
1, 2, 3. 3. 3. Okay.
Yeah, the only ones.
So you all take at least 2 attacks. Let's see here. 8 divided by 3. Yeah.
2 2/3.
Yeah. 2, 2, and or 3, 3, 2. I guess.
I'll probably be one of the 3s.
All right. Yeah. You take 3. Yeah. You and Magpie will each take 3 attacks.
Okay.
You want to go first, or do you want?
Do you want to go first or want me to? I'm fine either way.
matter.
How about you go first? Then.
All right.
All right. So does 15 hit you?
Yes.
All right.
I should have gone first.
Dang it.
So you are shot.
Was that once?
Yes, you were shot once.
Okay.
With a damage. What's your defense?
My defense is 13.
13. So 2 plus 13 damage before your toughness.
Okay. So my toughness is 6, so 7.
All right, it just fires a full auto pistol at you. You start getting shredded a little bit. So what's your defense?
My defense versus guns is 15.
All right. 3 miss you. 12, -2, and 7.
I should go first. Sorry.
Who's the last person here?
No, I'm not.
I'm there.
Okay, you're in
I
Florida.
don't know why I keep trying to put you in Florida.
What is your defense?
Go to Florida.
my
You
defense
need
is
to
14.
demootify.
All right, two mooks are attacking you. They open fire you with AK-47s, but the bullets spread wide.
But they have about the accuracy of AK-47s.
Yeah, fired. Not even they're just firing them from cover. They're blind firing at you, so they're not doing so well. But that's all them. They'll get to go again. And so that's 8. 7. 3 of our heroes get to act. So Grasshopper.
Now taking my leave to Florida.
Okay.
So running in there, aiming at the mooks, and preparing to fire. So
Okay.
I'm just going to aim for 1 because if I attack a single mook, if I drop it, the other 4 mooks will cheese it. So,
Okay.
And then or 6 if I positive explode.
Okay.
And just in case, fortune. Go ahead.
Well, you got.
Well, yeah, let's flaunt it.
Sure.
Better. That didn't explode. Well, it's the extra dice, but that's fine. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus 4 is going to be 5. So my attack on the gun will be, 18.
18 is enough?
Yeah.
So you kill 1 and then 4 run away?
Single mooks, the 4 other mooks will cheese it.
So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 are only 3 are left. So good job.
Right, little man. Right.
So let's see here. That was so that brings you down to
He's
5.
green.
No, he's
I'm
blue.
green.
Yeah. You see, that's why I wrote
sorry.
this. That's why I wrote that.
Yeah.
It's confusing.
Green is Mongoose.
Yes.
And you are getting to act now.
So I am in line of sight of the last 3 mooks.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot one of them
Okay.
with Lucille.
See.
It says so.
All right.
Then I'm going to 18.
18 totally hits. You totally kill it.
Okay. He's dead. I get plus 3 damage just in case.
6, 5, 2. All right. Let's see here. And so that's 2. Only 2 are left. Then Ox.
Okay, the scientist is a little guy, right?
Yeah. Little wiry guy.
I am walking right up to him, grabbing him by the collar,
Okay.
and he and I are going through the door.
Okay. Make a martial arts check.
It's a party. We're all going.
He's a weedy little guy. He's kind of fast and
Yeah,
yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
It's happening.
All right. If you roll well, you're spending the fortune. Isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah. Is that the negative one?
No.
Oh. Ooh.
So 5, 8, 9, 21.
So you can sell them for cigarettes now.
All right. You grab him. Describe what happens.
Exactly that. Like, he's shaking, trying to point the pistol at me.
He's coming.
Yeah, I just reach, like, over him, behind him, grab the collar, do an about face,
Yeah.
and just start dragging him behind me. His heels, digging their way into the pile of the carpet
Okay.
as we go through the door.
No. All right, you do.
And then, just as we get there, I grab the handle behind me and slam it.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, you slam.
What the heck? I mean, if I'm close to the railing, meh.
All right. Yeah, you can do that. You throw him down. What's your unarmed damage?
13 plus 1 is 14.
14. All right, he takes
So you
9.
threw him on the ground.
Yeah.
You threw him on the ground.
Yep.
All right, so now we're at 6. It's all bad guys.
Oh, wow.
Who was foe?
Yes. So Boris will act, and he is going to be
Doing Boris things.
He is going to be doing Boris things. I'm glad you figured it.
Is that like a Tumblr, just Boris things?
Just Boris
Yeah,
things.
hashtag.
He is going to be aiming his thermal scope sniper rifle through. So he's shooting through the building. I'll give you -1 to his attack roll, but he is.
Is Boris's name actually Ilya?
Maybe.
His middle name.
Who's he going to be shooting at? There's so many targets. Everyone who's in Florida roll a d6. Lowest one is the one targeted.
Oh, crap shake, green die.
I'm 1, so.
I got a 1 too.
Not one. Roll off.
Yeah, roll off.
I'm Sean, I'll be here all night before I die.
So you're going to be shot.
I'm gonna be shot. But actually, I'm probably the better candidate for this, so.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah. Did he beat a 15?
Yes.
Okay.
You're in trouble.
Let's see here. He gets an 18. And let's see here. 18, and your defense is so 3.
Where'd that
3 is the outcome. 3 plus 14, 17.
Wow. I will take a total of, I got a toughness of 6, so 11 damage.
All right. You are tagged by a high power sniper rifle bullet that he's shooting through. Actually, no, it would be 1 less damage than that, 10 damage because of the wall. But he still hit you.
All right.
And he. So.
Let out a sharp cry, spin a little bit,
6, 2, 3.
fall to one knee.
Let's see here. Glasses. He is going to spin his action running to cover. And firing blindly. Actually, no, he's going to scrabble up and fire up back at you. So
I guess I've got that coming.
yeah. So let's see. That's a 1 plus a 15. What is your defense?
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So your defense is 12, right? Mm-hmm. So
3.
yeah, 3 plus 10, 13 damage.
I'll take 1.
All right. Well, he actually hurt you. You actually felt pain. Let's see here.
I am like strong Belwas. I tossed him. I have to let him hit me once.
Nice.
And then Bear. Bear is on the other side. He got he grabbed something. So he's going to have to spend his action running back to open the door again. It's not one. It's closed once and then it's never open again. It's there.
All right.
So he flings open the door and you see Bear there with a shotgun. So he will act again on 4. Back to 5. We got 2 player characters. Badger, we'll have you go first since you got tagged pretty badly.
Is there any possibility of shooting back, knowing where he is based
You know
on
approximately where he is. The thing is he's down in the alley behind the motel. So you're up on the second floor near the balcony. Up on the balcony of the second floor. Or that little walkway between rooms.
What kind of penalties do I have to hit him?
It depends on how you're going to try and get a line of sight of him. Are you going to jump through a window and then just John Woo on the way down? Or are you going to just run to the window and try and shoot him from the window? Or are you going to run down to the first floor and try and get up point blank? What do you know approximately where he is? You have to get within line of sight.
Okay. In the meantime, I've got a big unarmed guy who just tried to throw me over the balcony.
Yes.
At point blank range.
Yeah.
Priorities. I'm gonna shoot him, I guess.
Yeah, most of you have kind of spread out all on the second floor little walkway, shooting down at the mooks around you.
Right.
So, but yeah, you can shoot the line.
I will cross the line.
Okay. Go for it.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Because you're mine. I'll walk the line.
Yeah, let's. So,
Yay.
5 minus 1, 4, 17.
17 hits.
With a
Margin of 3.
So that's 10 plus 3, 13.
13.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Ouch.
8 damage. He was the guy who was hit earlier, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, so that's 17. He's having a bad day.
Actually, wait, did I beat him? What did I beat him by?
I figured it out.
Okay. I was wondering if it...
Yeah, by 3.
Okay.
Why did you have to hit him? Oh, for the stunt, yeah.
I was hoping for a stunt.
Let's see here. 5, 2. All right. Pink Magpie.
There's still 2 more mooks, correct?
Yes. 2.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at them.
Unfortunate moves.
I am going to shoot at both of them.
Okay.
13, 14, 15.
That ends them. Good job. You
Yay!
murdered so many gangsters.
Mook killer.
Put you down to 2. All right, so the bad guys get attacked again. Well, the moves don't.
They are done.
They are done. The lion gets to act.
Dang it, lion.
Yeah. And let's see here.
The line must be drawn here.
What is he going to do? He is. Who did he attack last time?
Me.
Or did he attack me and he missed?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He is actually going to try and throw you off the railing. So.
This guy is railing.
One trick.
Really
pony.
heavy.
Yeah. Well, I'll try and get you away. Let's see here. Well, that's not going to work.
The answer is no.
Yeah, an 11's not going to hit you, so...
Can I please have firsties on the next shot count? I have a thing in mind.
let's see here. Well, first off... Yeah, there's a lot of you. Actually, first off, will be Wolf. As he opens the door. Or he had already snuck in and it's
He made a
somewhere...
dramatic entrance to the original area and went, guys, for crap's sake.
So where are you popping up, Wolf? You could have snuck in the door while everyone else was fighting and no one noticed you. Or you could just be... Or you could just be at the door.
Yeah, no, I'm walking out of the alley behind Boris. I'm going to fire into him.
Oh, yeah, you can fire a Boris. Yeah.
With my K2.
All right,
So I give you a fortune point to give you a bonus.
+1 against Boris.
Look at that. Surprise!
Surprise, got bags.
I didn't want to say it.
I was going to surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning to.
So many
Higher.
Boo.
And the hits just keep on coming. So
Good times, great
that'll
eyes.
be a 28.
Well, that still works.
Wow.
Good night,
Oh, because you're +4.
Yeah, my +4, her +1, and then
It's been nice knowing
natural
you.
10 to my 13.
All right.
So
What did the fingers say to the face?
All right. So what is your? So let's see. Your defense is 15.
So
20 by
that's
13.
plus 13.
yeah,
And what's the damage value of your weapon?
13.
13, so 26. Let's see here.
Tell me if you
Because you had a bad day.
That would be
I
nice.
didn't have a bad Boris.
That just kills him.
Let's see here.
Please say Jason just one-shotted him. That would be
Yeah.
great.
Surely he doesn't have that few hit points.
Oh yeah, no, he's still up.
We haven't
hurting.
even seen his final form.
Nope. Yep. Well, he knows what he's going to be doing. And that takes you to 1.
That made life a little easier. Hey, I'm Brian.
Who is this guy?
So you pop through, shoot him squarely. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Wolf
Yeah.
was like,
All right.
all this time, you guys were like
All right. So
I know.
Oxford,
All right,
I took a
so the line was running at me trying to push me over the railing.
yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm ripping the railing out and just,
Hitting him with it?
yeah, like as he runs into me, setting it against his
As a
Go
charge.
for it.
Because I can use absurdly large objects like motorcycles as improvised weapons.
Yeah, you can.
Awesome.
Screw it.
How much fortune do you have left?
Another 3 after these.
Oh, okay.
I hadn't used much so far.
All right, that's fair.
So plus 5, 17.
17?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. 17, that would hit him by 3.
Okay. So
And you were going for an effect, trying to knock him down. So you knock him off.
Yeah.
So he'll take 7 minus his toughness, so 2 damage.
But he's not,
but that's in fact he's stunned.
this high ground grants a plus 4 to our agility.
Yeah. So he. All right. So he will lose 1. Stunned. Green. Mongoose.
So I'm on the second floor, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to locate a room that is not booby trapped.
Okay.
And go in there and fire out the window down into the alley at Boris.
Okay. You realize all those rooms. You try the door; it's locked. So you have to make a martial arts check to kick the door.
Okay, I'll do that. I have intrusion. Does that count?
Well, I mean, do you want to stop and pick locks?
No.
What's the
It's only 1 point difference anyway. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so it's plus 7, so 19.
All right, you can do. Well, you got more than that, so you don't have to spend the entire action. You can actually still shoot him. That'll be your last action for this turn. I'll take an extra shot.
So I'm going to lean out the window.
Yeah.
And shoot at Boris.
Do you still have fortune?
Guns. No, I gave it all to other people, but that's okay. It's useful.
Yay.
Melissa doesn't need fortune.
I am
She
awesome.
just has
So do
fortune.
math, Bill.
Yeah.
Plus that 22.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
And I'm shooting him with Lucille, which gives me a plus 3 to my damage, by the way.
Which
And I
is
get
the
a
only
plus
one I
2
have, so,
bonus because he's the quarry, so it's actually 24. 25.
No, 24.
24.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, which it was 13, or no, so that's plus 9.
His defense is 15.
Okay. So plus 9, 25 damage.
25
That's
damage?
baked in.
Okay. Before toughness.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So he takes 12 more.
Let's see here. All right. He's having a really bad day. You guys are all saving up.
Once
for it?
again, Jason and I gang up on a guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually blue. Grasshopper.
I don't want to metagame because I know this map. So,
Yeah.
sorry.
This way.
Well, let's go there. There's a meth lab here, isn't there?
Yes, you smell meth.
Yes.
You often spell that.
Let's find that. And I'm going to use science to make a improvised explosive.
Okay. Make a roll.
All right.
Let's do that.
Hi, fortune.
Please roll boxcars and crit fail.
I would love to see that, actually. I'm sorry. It's nothing against you. It's just that would be so funny. Come on.
It'd be a really great ending scene. The whole world explodes.
And then it says meth not even once.
That wasn't
That
as
was
great as I wanted to. So for science
Fair.
roll, just on the top one, that's going to be 16.
16. All right. You kick the door in. Well, actually, you see it. You manage to get in and start working. The window's been shot out, so you can just get in through the window. And so you start working, but you'll have to make one more roll. It'll take through you next sequence or next key for you to continue. Because
Contain.
yeah,
Okay.
making a bomb takes a little while.
Yeah.
But don't worry, more stuff is happening. So you hear vans pull up out in front.
Suddenly the pain again.
Yeah. No, more goons. More mooks. There are now 6 more.
It's because they heard that I killed the last of the other one.
So they will act on 1. Boris is being shot up by 2 people. He doesn't like that.
Weird.
He takes cover. He shoots as he's diving back into the window. So he'll shoot and then get out of sight. Yeah. He can shot. Yeah. He will shoot at Wolf because he did slightly more damage.
And he also scared him.
And also, I'm out there in a window.
He has a
If you can
thermal
shoot at him, he
scope
can shoot at
sniper.
you.
Well, I know, but I can also lean back really easily, so
Right.
he's an easier shot.
He shot through the building already with this thing.
Yeah,
He's got a
exactly.
50.
Uh-oh. That's an exploding.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I would like to reverse the.
Does that
Polarity
work?
of the neutron flow?
It says reverse the results of any swerve.
Oh.
I don't know, but that's what it says on my thing. You can tell me as the GM it doesn't work, but according
But you'll
to my
be an
sheet,
actual horrible monster.
No, you're not being shot at.
Oh.
It's how your planning or advanced knowledge led to this reversal. I'd say it'd have to be.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Seems legit.
Yeah.
You can't just like psychically change
Yeah.
the swerve.
That's fine.
So.
I was just gonna try.
No, it's fine. You should.
It's okay, you try.
And honestly, if it wasn't the boss, like I probably would do. So.
She's helping.
Where is it?
I'm just yelling a lot, and he got confused.
Let's see here. So 10. Let's see.
Bun seeds on my bun seeds.
15, 26. What is your defense?
15.
15. So 11. 11. Let's see here.
You only have 3 wound points, so. At least
24.
Wow. That's straight into impairment.
minus
you wanna keep
toughness,
talking?
minus toughness.
It looks like his gun really hurts too. So 24 minus your toughness.
Yeah.
Is that your first impairment?
No.
Okay. So that puts him off as he gets back into cover. So then, let's see here. Bear has a shotgun. The guy. So he is actually going to shoot at you because you're the biggest target.
Now, I forget, if I dodge off of the shot track, do I carry a
You
penalty
get
or something
that's
into
an
the next
initiative
round?
penalty to your next round.
Ugh.
Yeah. Okay. For you, it would be a negative one.
Fuck it.
Are you going to dodge?
No.
Okay.
Wrong kind of fuck it.
Okay. Well, I wanted to clarify, so
It worked out.
It worked out. 13 plus -2 is a 12, and
What?
that is
What? Math?
13 plus a -2 is an 11. Sorry.
Yes, you
Sorry.
said 12.
Sorry.
My defense
no, it was a
is...
14. Yeah.
Okay, my defense is 12 either way, so no.
He barely misses a large chunk of a wall.
I
vacuum.
just look at him and nod.
Okay. Well.
Or shake my head.
And then glasses. He is on the first floor, and he's just going to shoot up wildly at one of you who's on the second floor. So those of you who are still in the balcony, all roll d6.
Okay.
I am not.
2.
You're on the first floor, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm down in the alley.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Also 2.
4.
4.
1.
All right.
Make
It's so much better for you to be like shot at anyway.
It's true.
So 3 plus 14.
17.
17.
That's 5.
All right, and his weapon is 10, so 15.
I'll take 3.
All right, you get shot in the toe.
Ow.
Yeah, it's rather unpleasant.
Seriously, what the
Sprayed with
fuck?
debris or something.
That's
Let's
scientist.
see here. Yeah, it was the astrophysicist trying to explain all about time loops and flat circles and shit like that. So. But he was a Russian scientist, so they
So wrong.
military scientist. Back to Magpie.
That's me.
Yep, this is your action before we all reroll
There's
initiative.
mooks, right?
There are now 6 more moves.
Well, I'm gonna shoot the mooks.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot
cannon deployed.
at 2 of them,
Okay.
and that is a 15,
Aaron,
16.
please shoot at the mooks left.
So you
next
shot-
turn. I still
so
want
you-
to see
so you
the
do hit
hell out
2
of
of
the
them,
van
right?
and
Yeah.
immediately
Alright.
start running away.
All right.
I make
Fan
the bomb in a
opens.
room though.
Fan opens, one gets shot in the head. Nope. Shot in the head.
All right, you got 2 of them. Good job. Badger.
Okay, who's still standing around me?
Everyone, basically. No one's gone. You haven't downed any of the villains yet.
Okay, so the guy that I really hurt last turn.
Bear?
Yeah. He's on the he's ground level now?
Yes.
Not bear.
Not
Oh,
Bear,
yeah.
okay.
No, it
Oh,
was
it
the
was,
line.
it was the line
Oh,
die.
yeah,
It was the line die
yeah.
shot.
Yeah, the line is on the ground.
Okay.
He's on the first floor.
So, but he's how badly hurt is he again?
Not much. It was mostly just to get him down.
Okay. Okay. Do I get any bonuses from shooting down?
No, not really.
Okay. Great.
Everything's close range.
All right. So, thinking. Who's closest? So, Bear is the guy I want to take out, I guess.
He is the one that's up here with a shotgun doing stuff.
And he's the most
He's more damaged. Boris is actually most damaged.
Okay.
But he's in full cover. You don't know.
well, Boris is a pretty damaged fellow.
And you have no way of seeing him.
Exactly. So I'm gonna shoot at Bear because I don't like shotguns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I'm using them, then they're.
No, that's fair.
Okay. That figures.
What'd you get?
10.
10 does not hit.
No, it does not.
Good job. All right, green D20 is the line. The line gets up, and he is going to grab a gun from a dead mook. Grabs an AK-47, so he will.
Bully for him.
That's his. So back to 1. There are 4 mooks left, but first purple. Wolf, you want more action?
I'll push up to the wall.
Okay.
And can I see Boris inside the room?
Nope. He was down the way from you. He jumped into a different room.
Oh.
You're sort of at the corner of the building. So he jumped somewhere in the middle of it.
Okay.
On the first in one of the first floor rooms. You could see which window if you could run right after him, but he might predict that and be waiting for you. So
yeah. Can I see any mooks from my position?
Yeah.
Okay.
There are 4 more that just get a van.
Okay, so I can see the van. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I said, you're at the corner of the building, so you can see the back alley and the front.
Can he see any of the other baddies?
No, they're in the middle of the building. Up on. Actually, no, you can see the line because he fell down to the first floor,
And the scientist.
and the scientist who's on the first floor too.
Oh.
So yeah.
I would go after them.
Yeah, I'll put some shots on the line.
Okay.
Hey.
Ew.
You walk the line.
So that'll be a 15.
15 hits.
All right. So that's 13.
15. So minus 13. That's an outcome of 2. So what's your weapon value?
13.
13. So 13 plus 2, 15. 15 minus 10. 10 damage. Ow! That really hurt him. You hurt his feelings and his spleen and his blood.
My blood hurts.
Ox.
Bear's still here?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
I tried, man.
He trying to shotgun you.
No.
Oh, well, yeah, I know.
No. No.
Okay.
It's like 10.
All right, yeah, no, that, yep. All right, finally 4 mooks left. Let's see here. You get shot at. Well, let's see here. We'll just go around.
You get shot at.
All right, who wants to get the first shot?
I guess just go around the table.
Okay. I guess so. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, they rolled terribly.
Okay.
Don't worry, there's some better rolls down the way. Not right now, though. So, we end the first sequence. So we are all going to roll initiative again. But things are changing. A massive amount of gunfire in Miami has
This
drawn
means nothing in the 80s.
it actually does. The police sirens can be heard in the distance. And you can hear a helicopter somewhere nearby revving up. But let's go ahead and I will roll for the bad guys. Let's see here. Ooh, let's see here. Let's see here. All right. He's going again really fast. All right. So, everyone roll for your initiative again, and I will give it to you.
It's 1 die right here.
That's changed. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then mooks. There's 4 left. 4 plus 4. right, got the bad guys. Badger.
13.
13. Grasshopper.
10.
And you are blue.
Yes.
And pink is magpie.
11.
And purple is wolf.
11.
11. And
Brown
ox.
is ox. 8.
All right. And then green is mongoose.
14.
14. All right. Boris is going first. He is going to shoot through the building to shoot at you. Because you haven't moved yet. And he has thermal scope. Because he's a boss, and bosses have to be challenging. But he has a -1 to his attack roll, so there's
I'm gonna dodge. Can I dodge?
Nope. You cannot,
Fair.
because you cannot see it coming. But he rolls really badly.
Yay!
So thinking about it, +1, 8. Yeah, that is.
My defense is 3.
Yeah, 13.
13.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, he misses. So.
Yes!
The bullet goes by your head, and that's what you say.
Yeah, it does.
It was a gamble.
Mongoose.
So he is under me in the room? Like, where is he in relation?
You don't know. He could be across from you and below you.
All right, I'm just going to go
You've
back on
lost
the
total track
balcony
of him.
and shoot at the nearest bad guy.
Are you looking for a mook or a name guy?
She didn't hear the gun go off when you.
There's a lot of gunfire going around. It's just gunfire.
And I can tell that he's like below me somewhere, but
Well, you hear
is there a
the
name
sniper
guy?
go off at some point.
Is there a name guy still on the balcony?
Bear? Yeah, they got the shotgun.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to shoot at Bear.
All right, that's fair. He has a shotgun.
Guns at Bear. Okay, so plus 2, 15.
15 is enough. Outcome of 2. Well, what's your damage?
My damage is. Which one is that?
What's your damage?
The first number.
16.
You have a 16 damage gun? No. What weapon are you using?
My Remington?
Oh, okay. It is.
It's a 13 base plus 3 for being her special
My
friend.
special friend gun.
Oh, okay.
My Lucille.
18. Wow, 15 damage. He is at 30. He is on his last legs.
Oh, wow.
So good job.
This bear is going extinct.
So.
No.
I'm close enough to Bear. I'm going to execute him.
Try for it.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, roll like you haven't been rolling.
I know. Okay. Explodes.
Ooh.
9 minus 5 plus a 4, so 17.
17 is enough to hit. Minus 13, 4. What's your weapon?
Weapon is the Colt. So 10 base. What was the
14 minus 5. 9 is enough to put him down.
I'm just gonna, for the record, for cinematics. After all this, he gets shot up a lot. Just calmly turn. Okay, and then
Fair.
shrug and move on.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. That leaves him again. Boris is going to try again. He is. Let's see here. He missed last time, so he's like, that's too hard. I'll shoot that other guy who shot me. Actually, no. He sees you. Shoot it because he can see everything with the thermal scope.
I like Bear.
He and Bear were special friends.
Yeah.
Kashi special friends.
So 2.
Oh, bear, not bear.
That would be an 18. Yeah. 18 would hit you.
Yes. My defense is 15.
All right, so 3. 3 plus 13. 16 damage.
Minus 6 toughness, so that's 10. I'm up to 20.
All right. So you get tagged.
Again.
Yep.
Man. Sniper rifles.
Well, yeah. I had to do something for the boss.
Ah.
So 11. Let's see here. Wolf.
Right. At this point, can I see Boris now?
No, like I said, he has cover. He's shooting
Where
inside the
the
building.
hell is Boris?
Yeah, you have to spin an action. You could run. You know the window he went into, so you could run up and do you have any sort of notice or type skill?
No.
You can always make a default roll with the value of 7. To find Boris just visually and still act would be you need a 10 or better.
Okay. Sure.
You can add your a fortune dice to it too.
Oh yeah, I'd love to do that then. 'Cause I haven't used any of my fortunes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Shit about to get real.
That would
7
be
plus-
a 10.
10?
That would be a 10.
All right. You run up. You're just running, looking through the windows. You realize one of the rooms has a door. It's not in the room he went into, but the next one. There was actually a hole in the wall. So that was his trick. But you saw him, and so you can shoot at him.
Okay, cool. Yeah. As I run by, I'll just put some rounds through the wall at him.
Yep.
Two can play at this game.
I'm going to use another fortune because I want to make sure I hit this guy.
Okay.
Excellent. So that's 19.
19 will hit. Let's see, 16, 3, 16 damage.
Did you remember your +1 bonus?
20.
20.
Oh, 20. Yeah.
20, okay.
You use that, right?
Yes, I did that.
All right. So we get to learn the boss rules. Because bosses. Here we go. All right. So he has more than 50 wounds. So on the GM rolls a single die. On an odd result, the boss keels over. On an even result, the boss keeps fighting. So let's see here.
Complicated.
Let's see here. On an odd result, the boss keels over. So
He's down.
yeah, yes, very well.
We're down to the cleanup.
Yeah. Well, at this point, the police are closing in. You can already see those of you who have a view of the street. There's pretty much everybody except you, since you are looking inside the room. But even then, you can hear police sirens
Tearing me apart.
So the other gangsters the mooks are beginning to retreat. Let's see here.
How about instead, nope.
Yeah. Grasshopper, you've built the bomb. So we're basically out of combat. The other guys are running away at this point. They've lost the will to fight. Well, they also know the police are showing up with SWAT teams and everything else, and everyone's going to get shot very soon.
Huge fire to cover our tracks.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
can we
set
go back
fire.
through
You
the
set
door?
everything on fire.
The doors.
Using the palm.
Yeah.
You
it
said
goes.
the doors doesn't. It's not a
Closed,
one-way kind of a thing.
So,
Well, that's the thing.
run to the door.
Ross.
Well, Boris is now dead, so maybe the door doesn't work now. Because Boris is the one who remembers.
I remember.
We remember now.
Well, that's
Pepperidge
just it.
Farm, remembers?
So you set the bill. You try to open the door again, but it just reveals a hotel room. So as you all flee, what is your reaction when you realize you're not in? You're not going to be able to go back to Hong Kong now.
Someone call Expedia.
Well,
I am
yeah,
pretty well.
For traveling.
I'll just.
all right, so
Go to the
you flee
airport.
the
I
hotel.
managed to get over here with all my weapons intact on this.
Well, you went through the door.
Called
You actually went through the door. The way that works is you went through the door first, way before the fight even began. You just snuck in the room while everyone else was doing everything else. You snuck into the skyscraper, waited while they got lunch, and then went in and be like, "What the fuck? I'm in Miami. Okay, I'll just wait. They'll be here." So that's how I'm rationalizing. Okay, so
Does that make sense?
yeah. But as you escape from the police cordon that's forming, the gangsters are either being shot or arrested. You realize you don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know if the photos are real. You don't know what's going to happen to you. Maybe you've broken the cycle now, or maybe you've just fulfilled it all along. You are in America now, so you could be closer. But yeah, you don't know. So are you just going to try and ignore it and get back to your lives, or are you going to stay in Miami and find the source of the problem? This is more of the epilogue. Like we can narrate what your characters would want to do after this. You killed the most powerful gangster in Hong Kong. But you haven't gotten closer to your personal goals, and you haven't solved the mystery quite yet. So maybe good, maybe not. You don't.
I know that Richard's back in Hong Kong, so I'm flying back there.
All right, so you're going to try and get back to Hong Kong to deal with Richard.
Yep.
But maybe he's a lot closer than you think. But okay, that's so you try you get rid of your clothes, you wipe your face off, and try and blend in with the crowd. Grasshopper, what about you, Badger?
Badger will be looking more at, he'll be investigating in his own special way.
Okay.
So he'll be looking into
So are you staying in Miami?
I'm going to steal a page from Wolf's book.
Okay.
And I'm going to become a quantum badger for a little bit. So whatever the group reassembles,
Okay.
I've been traveling.
All right. So you're splitting apart. Wolf, what about you?
I'm going to try and head back as well.
Okay. So you're all heading to the airport. Without
I'm
papers.
gonna call Richard because we got his number,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be like, so stuff happened, and now I'm in Miami.
Yeah.
Is there a better way to get in touch with you to get you this photo, or?
Oh, you're the exterminator, right? You know, I've been having some problems with some pests in a building. Here's the address. Why don't you go and take care of it? There'll be an extra big paycheck for you. Thanks a lot. Click.
Did I get the address?
Yes, you did get the
All right.
address. So you can head there.
I'll tag along with it.
All right. So,
You're on the loop.
Mongoose.
I'll go with her because I want to talk to Richard because I'm pretty sure that he would have a lead for who killed my
Okay.
parents.
What about you?
Yep.
All right, so you stay in Miami, getting the leads. So yeah, this is the uncertain future ending. I had different ones planned. Basically, you could have chosen the way I had it is if you decided to screw this mystery, I want my personal goal. I want to find out where my sister is, or I want to find out where Jade is, or whatever. He would have told you a place in Hong Kong, and when you've gotten there, you would have found it's a movie set of a movie that's set to take place in America. And so you would have had people holding whoever you cared about, or whatever you wanted there, and you would have gotten it, but then the Hong Kong PD would have surrounded you and shot you all to death because you're causing them too much trouble.
Bolivian army ending much.
Yeah, basically. But you would have gotten what you wanted, and then maybe you wake up and not remembering what happened. The loop would have continued, in other words. The truth, if you accept, you would have had to fight Richard, which would have gotten weird. And then you chose Boris fighting him if you decided to help him. Yeah, basically you would have had to fight Richard when he was at the movie set in Hong Kong. So that was the trick. It wasn't in America. It was in Hong Kong all along. It was a movie set. But you decided to fight Boris. So if you'd done that, depending on what you'd done, you could have repeated the time loop. Or gone deeper into Carcosa, essentially. So,
Which is what we did.
Essentially, not actually.
Every time.
it's a Hotline Miami game. That's what my thing for Hotline Miami is
I
that
know.
it's fucking Carcosa.
I know.
So, this is Feng Shui and mixing in Hotline Miami. What do you guys think? You guys have fun?
Like it.
Yeah.
I really like the system.
This system is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I really want to be a part of your, Bloodborne-ish.
Yeah,
one
yeah,
you were
that's right,
talking,
that would be-
because-
yeah, I'll read up on the wuxia power sorcery and stuff like that.
Right.
So that would be more, magical, using melee weapons to kill monsters and stuff like that.
Are they all oversized melee weapons?
A lot of them would be, yeah. If you've seen Bloodborne,
or if
pretty
you
gory.
see,
I mean, there would have been guns
think
too.
of any wire fighting movie you can think of. And,
That could be cool.
But yeah, I think one thing is that it's a very interesting challenge doing it for 6 players. I could have added even more, but that might have gotten it is a little crunchy game. It's not like as bad as, say, 4th Ed D&D or something like that, but in order to challenge you guys, I had to throw a lot of things at you. But I mean, you are very badass, and that's what it's supposed to do. So.
I did have a question, at least on the MOOC sheet, because is it just a list of roles that you check off? Or?
Yeah, basically, the way they suggest doing it is this is a free thing on the Atlas Games website, and their attack ability is at 8. So they just pre-roll like 500 rolls. So if you have 12 mooks, you just like, what is their defense? Is it, no. See, it ranges from like -7 to like 23 or something like that. So they could theoretically hit anybody, but like you just like do. It's a lot faster than rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling.
No, like that.
This is a free download, so I mean, yeah.
More of a curiosity, do they have more than one arrangement on the sheet, or is it just the same?
It's a random generator. Every time you do it, it regenerates.
So it's not, you don't have to worry about the same page every time. That's actually really nifty.
So the Atlas game did a really good job supporting. There's actually a calculator too you can get for iOS, which I have on here, but I didn't use because I wanted to learn how to use it on my own before I used
shot
it.
tracker.
Yeah. It does a bunch of cool stuff. It has like all the NPCs statted up and stuff like that. And I haven't even touched the actual setting, which involves time travel and genre crossing.
The Shui War.
The Shui War. Is there any final thoughts?
I know, that was wonderfully enjoyable. Thank you.
All right. Cool.
Again, it's great as a game. It does exactly what it promises. It's an action game.
It does.
Not trying to be much.
It did promise. You guys got to shoot a lot of people. Have fun doing it. All right. We'll talk to you guys next time.